And holy shit, they've gone full Ghostbusters, but I noticed the car isn't part of them. Okay, play Haunted Heat Seeker. I've got 20 matches. Get 3 assists. None of them seem to win matches. Oh man, earn 2 MVPs. Bah. Win 2 online matches in a row. Oh god. Right. Oh, it looks like we have to do casual. Oh, right, we have to do Haunted Heat Seeker. That's what we're doing. And I should probably bring up the chat on the screen. Search cancelled. Party size has changed. Okay. Right, there we go. I can see the chat now. Oh, I spent some time today arranging my room. My office, so it's a lot neater back there. Just dusting. I want to get like 6-inch risers for everything I own. So everything I own is off the floor, so my Roomba can clear up. Because essentially where the Roomba can't get to, it gets messy. I'm quite surprised they still haven't done anything about the fact that your face is just a little face with a little purple thing on it. I assume you're on Steam. All right, Paige and Jamie.
Big now.
Schalke says, Omga. I've forgotten the controls. Oh, God. It'll come to me. Have you also forgotten the controls?
I need to use a middleware.
Oh, man. Paige nearly got it. I can't remember any of the controls. It's been like 3 weeks since I played this. Oh, awesome. The clock's going backwards. I assume we just score goals. Oh, this is the one where the ball gets faster and faster and faster, isn't it? So all we have to do is touch it and it... Is this one where the ball always homes in on the goal and we just have to touch it to make it change its mind? Wait, am I transmitting there? Yeah, there we go. Is that the game mode we're in?
Now I have controls.
Ah, that'll help. So this is the game mode, correct me if I'm wrong, where the ball always goes for the goal, and whoever touches it, it just makes it go for the other goal. Is that the one? It just keeps going faster and faster and faster.
Teams, something like that.
Yeah, okay, cool, right. It's mostly about defending, which I suck balls at. Oh, God! Wait, what? That went through the wall on my screen.
Which wall?
I know, just the corner of the... not the replay, it didn't, but I think the replay is actually transmitted from the server. Something I wish that Squadrons would do. Nice.
Now I'm confused between squadron controls and controls.
I know. No, it comes back. The worst thing is when sometimes I played like what was I playing? I was playing Apex Legends and I came back to something else. No, I played Borderlands and I went to Apex Legends and I'm like, oh god, I am not in the right mental frame for this. Nice. Is this every Halloween, but they do this, or is it just this one?
Don't really know.
Okay. Oh yeah! That's mostly the ghosts.
There's going to be a lot of goals we are just on minute 4.
Oh god, yeah, I didn't even. Of course, we spent most of the time waiting for it. Like waiting for the. Well done, you scored, sort of. Thank you, Spage. Oh, Spange.
It was quite hard. It.
Oh, he was trying to. Yeah, he nearly got it.
Yeah. It was a good try.
Oh, come on. That was a horrible angle for us to defend against. I guess knocking the ball up in the air is probably quite good in this mode, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that.
Like
That's
that.
Oh yeah, alright. I'm learning.
I made it very horizontal, which was a bad move.
Oh. Is it
Up.
first to 5 goals, I assume? Or
So
whatever it
that
was.
way it doesn't last an eternity.
Oh right, a total of 10 goals, I see. That makes more sense. But yeah, we have to win 2 of these, I think it was. I'm not against the same people again. Come on. Hopefully DJ O'Nob 38 is fine. And to be fair, the beginning of that round you didn't have controls, and I only worked out to go upwards after about goal 5.
Yeah. With an event like this, half the time it's total newbies.
Ah, there you go. It says there, 1st to 7. Okay. Wait, no one seems to have joined. It's just us. It's 3 on this side and none on that one. Oh, you get unlimited boosts in this mode. And just keep ramming the enemy. Thank you, Daggershot. I like that plan. I like it a lot.
Watch a little Halloween without a lot of killing.
Okay, Halloween in England and in Finland apparently is very different. We only do pretend killing. It's weird Halloween, actually, think about it, because it's all like ghosts and scary stuff, none of which is in the slightest bit scary. Well, allow me to at least try. Oh man, his car is awesome. I want that car. Oh. I can't hit them. There's a good plan, but I'm just terrible.
I don't think Halloween. It's only very restricted areas. Although they try to export it a lot. There's only just Saint version that I think it's actually like.
Oh, come on! I killed him and he still scored. Watch. He's like, jump, down. Oh, he didn't. Oh, I just rammed him at that point. First to 7 is a very odd approach, but there we go. Okay, you can stop saying what a save, you sucky fuck.
Even with limited communication options, they find the most saltiest ones.
Oh, come on! Quick, score now!
And the plan worked. All that practicing finally comes together.
All that practicing, I just needed to murder someone. Yes, Derek. I mean, yes. That's what I'm hoping is that he just stops by the goal and waits for it, and then I get to.
Sometimes I'm flying quite well.
That does rely on my team touching the ball to start with, though. That was terrible. My fault. Yes! Hey! I found one thing better than killing them. Watch this. I literally knock him out of the way. What a long replay. And then I'm like, no, you fucking don't. Oh, someone left on their team. Come on! Oh! Thank goodness we're going to be against a different set of people, so they won't know our tactic of ramming them.
Yeah. With the 2 modes of transportation, I'm still surprised that I get so little practice on flying in Rocket League.
No XP awarded. Minimum score threshold not hit. Fuck off. Wait, how did I get 10? I guess I didn't touch the ball. But I rammed 22 cars.
Probably got a kill or 2.
I didn't mean to press party out. Oh well. Oh, my car's changed. Oh, we're not in a team yet. Oh, we don't get them to boost yet. I really wish Forza had this game's drift mechanic. The drifting in this is just perfect. It's Outrun 2 levels of just perfection.
I think also the launch is the part that messes it up. I launch differently than I expect, and then I don't know how to correct for that. Or it all goes into correction rather than making it bigger.
Yeah, jump, steer a bit, start boosting. Jump, steer a bit. Run out of fuel. Alright, let's go back to the menu a second. I'll go back to the main menu. Let me check the challenges. Just make sure we haven't actually already done it. What's the button for that? RB. Alright. We can just play normal ones now. I think that was... Wait, hold on. Oh, that's it. We can just do normal matches now, it looks like. I'm a bit confused because on the right-hand side it says play Haunted Heatseeker, but for no particular reason. Like there doesn't seem to be any challenges specifically related to doing that. No. Come on, try hard laser. No!
Oh no.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Actual ball control and then a tactical setup.
Absolutely no luck involved whatsoever.
Absolutely not.
Ah!
It's not
Physics!
luck if you try to do it.
Yeah, if I roll a d6 and I get a 6 and I was aiming for a 6, it's still luck.
Can you tell? Theoretically, you could have dice throwing skills.
No. It's... No. No.
Do you think that no human can beat the statistics of a dice by throwing it correctly?
Yes, I do not think that. I have a weighted... Oh, get it! I have a weighted dice. It's hilarious. You would not believe how much weight and how off-center it needs to be in order to land on a 6 with any amount of reliability. Oh, she rides!
Nice.
That 1, 2... I don't know why. I seem to be a lot better at hitting things sideways.
The dodge is kind of accurate in a way.
If I dodge forwards, it doesn't seem to have the same sort of effect. I'm just helping. I'm just making sure. And
hole in one.
Yeah, unfortunately I wasn't involved. I just kind of got near the hole. Those who just rammed each other. Thank you.
Wow. Teamwork.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't hindering at all. Slamming. So we're both slamming.
I know. You see, the one who's in a straight line shouldn't ram it, because you're in the wrong angle to chip it in. Oh, these guys suck, and I feel bad.
Way! I got out of the way in time.
I'm not sure you did. I think I may have just bounced. Oh no, you would have got the goal, wouldn't you? I'm amazed that didn't touch you.
I was actually trying to go away.
So you're now you're in the correct place to chip it in. In theory.
Yeah, but sometimes you get a symmetric setup there, so you have to break it by communication.
Is there 3 positions you can start in?
Well, 5, I think. Drama. Who dares to move in?
So, I mean,
who dares wins.
We are doing a bit better than normal, but this is definitely this in Star Wars Squadrons. I never feel like I am massively outclassed by people. They're a bit better than I am. You go for it. But they're not I've never played against. I've never matched against anyone loads better. Honestly, now Star Wars Squadrons is a bit broken. I don't know why they don't just match based on player level. Until you fix the rankings, just match it on that, which is a reasonably good indication of how experienced somebody is. And because obviously the matchmaking is not a client thing, it's a server thing. So I'm really surprised that they haven't fixed it with that. And if people want to use cheap tactics, they'll end up with a huge KDR, and they can play off in their own league. That's fine. I just don't want to have to put up with that.
But that doesn't give you levels.
No, what I mean is eventually those people who play like that will disappear out once they fix the... but the cheapness does appear to be based... Very nice. The cheapness does seem to be very much based on people who've hit like level 50 or 100. You know, they played it loads. They've had enough time to work out the meta, shall we say. I don't know if you saw the video I linked about there's an angle of approach. I'll get it. There's an angle of approach for underneath the Star Destroyer, so you can actually take out the shield in one pass with a bit of luck. And there's two of you, you can definitely take the shield out. So you drop the proton bomb inside the shield. I'm helping them. Oh, Danny boy.
They came from behind.
But yeah, I'm hoping that Star Wars Squadrons is the beginning of a series of games like this. I've played the single player, by the way. I don't know if you have. Oh my god, the cutscenes do not
I haven't completed.
stop. Oh, I just skip them. I don't want to sit through 10 minutes of scripted characters talking at me. I just want to fly around and blow shit up.
There seem to be sequences where you are supposed to in VR marvel at the scenery, but as a pancake player, that is not a good experience.
Oh no, I mean even on VR, I was like, they're amazing. Then I'm like, I want to fly in the spaceships. That's very much why I'm here. I'm amazed these people haven't quit, guys. You can't get 10 goals back in this time. Just go. Maybe they can. No, they can't. Maybe.
Well, that's one way to have it. Yeah, but progress here is very incremental, and you understand what is happening. In Squadrons, it's easily off screen.
Well, as I said, I when I have seen amazing players in this, I get to say, "Oh my god, that was amazing." In Squadrons, I'm just going, "Well, how did he kill that? I don't see how he did that." Whereas this, you can just watch it, and I think that's one of its great advantages over many games. Is it's super understandable. Maybe we should do ranked after this then.
Guess we could.
I just wanted to warm up and remember the controls, but I seem to be fine on that. Oh no, they're gonna get a goal! Oh, we should congratulate them. Now I feel like I'm being sarcastic.
Now they can retire in peace.
I don't know why. Like at this point, I'd stop playing. I would just go and get a drink or just browse YouTube or something.
This is casual, though they are not playing for the win, but the game, so somewhat understandable.
I can tell they're not playing for the win, but maybe they should be, just a little bit. Come on, you can do it. No, you can't.
Special event!
Rocket Pass, tier up. Limited avatar border. Well, allow me. And an uncommon reward item. I'm going to go and open my uncommon reward. And I'm going to get... purple. New item, Zippy. Looks much like the Octane. Oh, and how do I open up challenges? There we go. And I get... okay. And I will claim my banner. I'm not going to use that one. I will claim my... oh, ectoplasm rocket boost. I think so. Oh man, so one of these challenges is way easier for me than you. Gain 3 XP levels. Because I'm only level 25. Okay, so we need to win another match. Let's stick with unranked and see if we can't win another match for our Stay Puft tires.
The level's not linear.
We're more likely to win, are we not, in... oh! Use the nice shot, nice one, or okay quick chats in 10 online matches. It's a challenge. That's why people are doing it. But in 10 matches, not 10 times. Oh, damn it, they're in a squad. LockDown LAN versus Chicken. Well, hopefully they suck. Oh man, they're French. Goddamn French.
Is he trying to be a bird? Or is he trying to be a Japanese act?
It's a Chick-fil-A advert, I believe, but they're French, so quite frankly, it could be anything. In their filthy heathen language.
Going to send? Nope.
Yep.
Going to receive?
Center, center! No! Motherfucker.
Oh. I was actually intentionally trying to catch that.
Oh, missed it.
No!
Damn it. Quick, you have to say it. Nice shot.
One of the skills is to see whether you can make the touch and give up if you can't.
Oh, that wasn't a very good angle. Oh! Nice! No! Nearly nice. I'm sad this game doesn't have motion platform support. Oh, fuck a duck. Come on. Well, I rammed someone. I didn't mean to. Sorry, Paul. Yes!
Nice save. Trying to be fancy, but nope.
Okay, we can do this. Remember, we need 2 wins in a row for our challenge, so try extra hard. Oh dear. Like that. Yeah, he missed. You missed. But I mean, you can chip it in if you get the angle right. That's a pool skill, that is. That's one I can do quite reliably. You'll go. I'll stay back.
Like that?
Yeah, but towards the goal and then into it.
quite far. Coming Chris. No, I failed to jump. No. Yes.
Nice. Nice ball control.
It's actually hard to, like, what would be, like in football, it's more basic to run with the ball than to pass
Yes, it's very hard when you're dribbling with the ball in reality though to angle it. That's the hard part. You can kick it forwards, but then angling it more than once is much harder.
That's actually quite a good pass. Or like push.
Angle's off. Angle's off. Oh, motherfucker rammed me. Give it up, lads. You're French and we're not. I don't hate the French, really. It's just a hilarious thing the English do. We hate the French. We hate the Welsh. We quite like the Scottish, but the Scottish hate us. I'm ambivalent about the Irish, but the Irish hate us. Everybody hates Belgians. Everyone loves Belgian waffles. Go figure. Oh, too low. I need to learn to not just jam double jump as quickly. I can time it. I can have a taller jump by pressing A further apart. 1, 2. You see? Much higher. Well, if you guys are going to help, I'm not going to complain.
Did that help?
They were helping. I don't know why. They were like, yeah, we're just going to... They're like, yeah, we'll just do it down towards the bottom. Like, all right, then. But and then you touched it, then I touched it.
Coming.
Well, something happened there.
I'm behind you. Can I make? No, I can't make it.
Ah!
No. Can I make it to defense? No.
Nah. Good shot, lads.
4 minutes passed and we have made 4 goals.
I think we're probably alright. Unless we suddenly screw up. Wish me luck. Chipping it in. Oh. Oh, nice save.
And I was even kind of on the way.
Oh. Oh, got rammed. No! There's nothing I could do. I'm like, oh, the ball's coming towards me. That's as far as that's as much time as I had. My brain went, it's coming towards you. Well, if we just stall them for 15 seconds, we're fine. One guy's actually AFK by the looks of it. Nice. Hey, I got my assist. I need for my challenge. Yeah, that guy just gave up. Which is odd. They could have scored. It's possible they could have scored and equalised it. Now, can you score in 4 seconds in this game? I guess you can. Go on, head it in.
And a tricky one.
I like that. I'm just out of here. Why does it say daily win 2000 XP? That's the second time it said daily win. Oh man, nearly got an MVP as well. Right, so let me see what we got with that. That gets me win 2 online matches in a row, which gets me some silly tires that I do like. Okay, I need to get MVP honors. That's not going to happen. Say nice shot, and other than that, it's just play it. Right, so I'm feeling pumped. Let's see how many levels we can lose in ranked then. I mean, I said I'm not happy with how Squadrons' matchmaking is, but this is one of the few games where I feel the matchmaking has just been incredible. Honestly, really, really impressive. Like when you and Malcolm join in, as opposed to when Max joins in, the difference in caliber of players is so tangible. Whereas almost every other game I've played, it just feels like a completely random group of people. Why have they got white names?
Maybe they have the colors.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh. Bug, I didn't get there in time. Damn you, Theo time 1003. Defending. Oh. So are you.
Oh! Yeah.
Welcome back.
Distracted. Yep.
Don't get distracted.
Keep eyes on the ball.
Very good. There's a phrase that's something like that. They had no chance then. The ball was in a terrible place. Yeah, honestly, Thunderbolt, this game's matchmaking is just phenomenal. Oh, go for it.
Up.
That'll confuse the hell out of them. But yeah, I mean, it is phenomenal, and it's worth commenting on because Squadrons is fucking awful, but it's probably not much more awful than say Warcraft 3's, where was just embarrassing. Like I could not get on with Warcraft 3's matchmaking, whereas this matchmaking is just world class. Missed entirely. Hey, Midfear, how you doing, man? I genuinely have very few complaints about this game.
I have it.
Honestly,
you are dueling.
I've honestly been impressed. Why is this guy on our goal? Oh, I see. Ah, you're doing the rule 1.
It.
Well, I mean, don't forget. Oh, bugger! Don't forget, Thunderwolf. There's also days when someone's having a good day or having a bad day, or you know. But overall, I just wish more games were like this. I said I don't know how their MMR stuff works, but it is absolutely, I've missed the ball. It is absolutely brilliant. Oh, I'm sorry your friend left you. What was your plan there, Shaka? Just to go near the ball and hope it went in? That's pretty much my... Oh. Do you mean, Midfield, do you mean in Rocket League or just in general your friend left you? Oh, nice.
Whoa! Some of the dullest things can be quite exciting.
Yes!
And a nice shot. Nice ballistic.
Yeah.
Nightmare angle.
That guy went for it. Look, he tried. He tried very hard. That was a magnificent piece of flying.
Defending.
Chipping. Failed.
Do you want to push it here? Thank you.
I'm helping. Oh, wow. So I mean, though, we're evenly matched. They're maybe a bit better, maybe, but overall, very even. This is what I want. I want close matches. Ideally, I want matches I find slightly easy, but close matches are fine. But the matchmaking we've been having in Star Wars Squadrons has just been broken. I mean, they've admitted it's broken. There's literally a bug where people have a negative skill rank, and then it gets really confusing because then when they beat you, like if I'm like rank 20 and someone beats me, they're rank 0, so I lose tons, and it's just totally better. Midfear, that's very nice of you to say, but I'm not sure that's true. Schalke's better. I'm not. Sometimes I don't even hit the ball. Incidentally, how is the stream quality? Because I have tweaked it, but I haven't really had a chance to watch yet. Oh.
No.
Unlucky. I'm still waiting for, I'm waiting to be able to buy a 3080. I'm ready to buy one. When I buy a 3080, my 3070 will go into my laptop in an external box, and it will encode using the whole power of my current video card, a whole 1070. Let's both do it! That's pretty good. Angle was wrong, but power was good. Oh, damn you, Spartan. That was perfect. Oh, thank you, Midfield. I appreciate that. I'm always curious when people I don't know sort of find us. Like, we had someone, we were playing the Raft a couple of days ago, and someone just said, I always pick the smallest Raft streamer and watch them, because they nearly always have the best Raft. And I was like, oh man, are you in for a shock? But apparently our Raft was epic, so that was pretty good. Nah. I don't think we can do 3 goals in 6 seconds. 4 goals in 6 seconds.
Yeah, there's a minimum of 1 second to touch the ball. I guess we're at it, we can measure it. That seemed like a long second.
Fortress Craft Dirk.
The clock not start until the touch.
Maybe. I try not. I mean, midfield. I mean, I've had all sorts. I mean, I've had upwards of 500 people at time, and at that point, there is no way you can keep up the chat. The chat is pretty much a blur, and it's very difficult to keep up. So I do try and interact with people as much as I can, but I have some friends who are very big streamers, and I fully understand the issues. But with the smaller one, I mean, currently there's what, half a dozen people watching. Hello, people, and that's cool. Oh man, look at the rain looks fantastic as well.
You can assume they are people and not spam bots.
Yeah, no, they're people chatting, but like when something big happens, you might get 100 messages in 5 seconds. And if everyone shouts, "Way, goal!" you aren't going to get any sort of... Oh, bugger. That was terrible. Nice.
There's limits on what I can block.
I was just coming in from the side. Yeah, so you blocked it, and I'm coming in from the side, and then he manages to get there.
Defending.
Chipping.
Nice.
That is how you do it. You fuck up the chip, and you just touch it once more. Did you see me swerve there? Because if I'd hit it when I hit it, it would have gone for him. So,
No.
I assume if I play it enough, I can get better at... the hard part is working out what you've got to do in time and then doing it. That's the hard part I found about this. I mean, I'm getting better at it. It's going, oh, I can knock it from the side, but doing so, working that out before it happens, not after it happens.
No.
Am I not in the... Oh, I was in the Octane. I mean, I'm under the impression the difference in the cars is extremely minimal. Like, they've got the same hitbox. I think they've got slightly better acceleration, or just slightly different. I think MC Hunter has actually gone AFK, by the way.
Yeah. There is an option to report, and I'm kind of itching. Should I?
No. If someone in the other team goes AFK, this is not a problem.
Is it not?
Not for me. Man, I don't think you understand how demoralising Squadrons has been. I'm happy just to win over and over and over again. Then I go back to Squadrons to go,
It's moving.
Yeah, I know. So we just sat on his keyboard. Excuse me. I purposely got out the way to avoid your chip. Midfield,
Thanks.
why are Octane or Dominus the group? What best cars? And Thunderwolf, the only reason I disagree with you is I noticed that the Octane hits stuff that's nowhere near it. The ball bounces off at about the same height as the van. What are they doing?
They might go berserk mode soon. They might be trying to toy with their food.
Don't forget to say nice shot. That's left up. Well, air dribbling is definitely beyond my... I'm just pretty good at getting in the way and sometimes knocking the ball sideways. Like that. Oh, I thought that was going in. That would have made for...
I thought that previously I could have been receiving that better.
Why knock me out of the way?
Go defend. Oh no! Perfect. Set up.
I mean, I assume someone has data mined the hitbox stuff because obviously it's written on Unreal. Oh, nice. What rank are you, Midfear? Or level, I think it's called, not rank. No, it's called rank, isn't it? Like your XP. Shaka, what are you doing? Traitor.
XP is level, rank is
okay.
Skill medal.
What level are you then? Sorry. I haven't looked it up. I've just enjoyed playing this, and I haven't got really frustrated or annoyed, so I haven't bothered looking up any of the meta or anything like that. I've just gone, hey, this is cool. I had a little bit of a couple of people played it a lot more than I have. Explained to me when to boost and when to flip and when not to. Other than that, just been playing it. Whereas for Squadrons, I've been on the Reddit every day trying to go, like, how the hell do I improve? Like, what is it we are doing so wrong? I mean, Thunderwolf, you can pop it in the Discord if you like. Well, I assume they were the same because that makes writing the game an awful lot easier. It means that people don't complain about balance. People get really, really angry when like one of the hitboxes is 4% smaller in Apex or something.
Then people complain about variety.
Yeah, but I mean, in Quake 3, all the hitboxes were the same. And just, some characters you could shoot in the air above them and still hit them, but it was completely fair. Whereas in Apex, they make a big thing that some characters have got smaller hitboxes.
Yeah.
Schalke, say nice shot. Say nice shot. There's a challenge, remember?
Challenge?
Yes. Yeah, that's why the guy was doing it. But only once per match in 10 different matches. Oh, nicely done. Oh, no!
It was just counterproductive.
We suck. Ch-ch-ch.
We tied. It's an exciting match. A carnival for all the world to see.
You go. Oh, nicely dribbled. Right, he dribbled it around me. Kinda. Nice. Nice!
Yeah. Ah. The most boring goals can be the most satisfying. Give hands. I have a shot.
I didn't know what to do there.
Stalling is fine.
Keep him talking. But scoring goals is more fine.
Pushing right.
I think where this game also scores is it's kind of fun even if you're at a low skill level. Oh no! Well, there you go. That's why it is at a skill level. Yes, I saw.
There is the issue that the game should, or it would be good to scale with the skill of the players. Some games are fun when you are low skilled and fun when you are high skilled.
After you. But this one's fun all the way through. I'm sure air dribbling and stuff is awesome fun. Not that I'll ever know because I'm not going to get that good. And I'm just going to see if I can just put the ball in front of our goal. Oh god, that's going to go in there. Thank you. We've got chipping. We've got this. We've got this. Oh, I got the angle wrong. MC100 is AFK again. Wow, he really doesn't... Oh, he's back. He really doesn't have a good set of timing on that, does he? He just ran me. Oh, my goodness me. Nice one. I'll put it in the goal. Oh, fuck's sake.
Nice, 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 nice. And push it right. Nope.
No, I'm just going to just wallop it across. Oh, buggeration. Take it back. This game is stressful. No! Schalke the other way!
It was about to be loose.
Good game. But close match. Close matches are the best. It's like when I played you played Quake. The best games are the close ones. When you get trashed or they trash you, it's nowhere near as fun.
A good game is fun for its gameplay, not necessarily the win-lose condition.
Yeah, demoralizing is possibly a better idea. Just half a second. I've just been told something's broken. No, that should be good. Did I commit?
I'm not ranked for 2v2. What?
Rocket League card. Alright, so there's the Breakout hitbox, the Dominus hitbox, the Hybrid hitbox, the Merc hitbox, the Octane hitbox, and the Plank hitbox. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hitboxes. That makes sense.
Are you sure you're not suffering from SnowRunner withdrawal?
A little bit, but that's fine. But now I want my ghost stuff, man. I want this ghost stuff to be. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I used to get MVP honors. Everything else, I'm doing fine. I've said nice shot out 4 times. Oh man, I've just gone down from silver to bronze. But yeah, I mean, this is my issue with Squadrons. Is it's demoralizing. It's not fun. You're like, oh, everything I try doesn't seem to work. Whereas in this one, even if you fail, you generally get a few goals in, assuming the matchmaking is working, and that's awesome. And sometimes, yeah, so if you let them have their goal, now we just get 10 or 15 goals. I want that one. That's the goal animation I want, is the fish one.
Yeah.
This game has amazing matchmaking midfield. I have genuinely never in my whole life played a game where the matchmaking works as well as this does. I mean, it helps that they've got like 1.8 million people online at peak. That's a huge thing. Oh, God. Whereas Squadrons, I mean, if I'm generous, Squadrons maybe has 50,000 across all platforms. Which is definitely hurting it. Oh! Nice.
I'm so good I don't even have to touch the ball.
I was like, maybe I should... What happens if it goes into the goal and no one on our side touches it? At all? Like,
I don't know who gets the goal. Maybe the nearest player? I don't know. But the last toucher lasts for quite long.
Yeah, but I'm just curious if there is no last touch. Maybe the game crashes every server. Oh, okay, midfield. Apparently just says orange scored.
Ooh, that was a bit risky. Pushing left and fail.
I pushed.
Going wide.
Oh.
Pushing right.
Oh, nice say. No. Oh, make sure you say nice shot. Thunderwolf, to give me something, I have to spend money on the game first, and I haven't done that. I have enjoyed this. I will probably buy this season pass. I don't know if I'll play the game ever again, but I will probably buy my battle pass, my rocket pass, sorry, towards the end of the season. Nice. See, the rocket pass and the battle pass system is great because it means if you've earned a bunch of stuff at the end of the season, you're likely to put the money in. And if you buy the pass at the beginning of the season, you want to get your money's worth. So it's a really good system. It's laggy as fuck in Rocket. Oh, wait, I thought you meant in real life. Really? I'm not having any. I'm seeing any lag issues, like ever, to be quite frank. Blocked him.
Oh no!
Nah.
I failed that.
I also failed.
See me flap.
But yeah, battle passes. I think they're an excellent idea.
Different.
Oh, Ellie, that sucks. I mean, absolutely no lag issues, anything. Not so far, anyway. I'm based in England, so you could probably tell by my voice. So we're on a European server, I assume. Packet loss tends to affect ping, as the average time it takes for a packet to come through goes. Oh wow, that guy's. Don't double tap so fast. Come on. And there.
Pushing right.
No, you're not.
No.
Very good, very good. But I've never minded losing this because that was good, and he got up and then just dribbled it from the sides. That was, he did excellently, and I have no qualms about being by someone who's just genuinely good at a game. And I think that's something I think a lot of multiplayer games could do from this. In Apex Legends, when you get beat by someone who's good, the first you know about it is you die. You're like, oh, there's someone shooting me. Oh, I'm dead. And whereas in my case, I suck. But in this, you can really it allows players' skill to be shown to the people who are suffering from the skill, which is awesome. I want more games like this. Like,
Ooh.
oh,
And I fail you.
So you played Worms a lot then?
Nope.
You obviously have played Worms a lot. I watched you play.
Yeah. Somewhat. I guess very little. And even the Worms 1, like.
I used to play Worms 1 loads. But yeah, I can't believe Max had never played Worms before. I just assumed everyone has played Worms. Not maybe a lot, but at least played it a bit. Don't think we're going to win this. Come on, guys. Give us 3 more goals. We can just get into overtime.
It's still possible.
How have you not played Worms? Seriously, man. It's so good.
It's a bit a slow game.
Yeah, I mean, we used to play at the 15-second timer. God damn. But the 15-second timer speed it up. But I didn't want to, rush Max because he had never played it before. I was like, oh, wow, goodness.
And some of the things, like ninja roping, needs a lot of skill.
Needs a lot of practice, certainly. Oh, I was hoping for a goal then. But I don't think I've seen a game what I would call the equivalent of clay pigeon shooting or bowling. So in those games, the skill ceiling is actually very low. So in clay pigeon shooting, let's say you got to shoot 100 pigeons, and you miss one, they'll just put down their gun and walk away. If they miss their third pigeon, they won't even bother because you need to get 99 or 100 pigeons. And it's the same thing if you look at pro bowling. They are expecting to get strike after strike after strike. And I don't know if there's been a computer game like that. So if this game, for instance, had no flying, no proper flying, the skill setting would be a lot lower. And then you could basically match it out. But I can't think of an online game where essentially it's very simple and you can...
Tic-tac-toe.
Okay, but tic-tac-toe is not generally a... Also, in tic-tac-toe, it's impossible to lose. Win, sorry. Impossible to win. You have to make a mistake in order to win. They have to make a...
But those games that are easily solvable tend to not be interesting.
Not necessarily easily solvable, but with a year, let's say a year of play, you know, whatever. Damn it.
And that the game requires a lot of consistency doesn't really mean the same thing as having a low skill ceiling.
Yeah, not necessarily a low skill ceiling, but one obtainable within, you know, a month of play or something. I mean, it's only relatively low. I don't know, I maybe because games are just fundamentally too complicated for that ever to be the case.
I'm receiving.
Oh.
You could have pushed it.
I could have. I was expecting someone else to get there. Oh.
So pessimistic.
I know. Physics!
And I'm receiving. Nah. A failure.
All you had to be was just in the right place there. It would have been fine.
Yeah. Not enough patience.
Damn.
Yeah, how forgiving this game is very wildly fluctuates. Sometimes small changes in angle are really significant. Sometimes not.
Same as pool or snooker.
Sometimes it totally fail.
Did anyone else touch the ball? Did that just go missed? Bonk, missed. In. I think that's what they might call a spare, but yes. Double R.
Now open. Just go for it.
Like that? Like that?
Just like that.
That almost looked professional. I will defend. Oh god, I have to defend! Bugger. No!
And nope. Pushing right. Trying to say nope.
They both sailed over me.
Receiving.
Yeah, in theory. Bugger, bounced off him. Oh, that was... So when it says shot on goal, that means that if no one was in the way, it would have gone in.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, nicely done. That was great. But my sideways knock was on goal. Just unfortunately, there was somebody in the way.
Also save means that it would have gone in.
Yes. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh, blimey. I just knocked him out of the air.
Nah. Nice.
No! Put it in the goal!
Yeah.
Kinda. Oh, I thought
Not in.
that was good though. It's I think it's also like in Worms. When you get someone else with an amazing shot in Worms against you, it doesn't matter because it's what are these guys doing, and because it's amazing to watch. And same thing here. Yeah, see, that's one thing I try and avoid doing. If I don't think I can knock it in a safe way, I try and not hit it. And it's something I haven't quite got through to Max. Sometimes it's better just to hang back 10 feet and just watch rather than risk doing that. Oh, you should say nice shot as well. Coming down on the right. Yep.
Flying.
You hit it while I was in the air. 4 marks. No, you knocked it back. I had that.
I had to be fancy. To my detriment.
Blocked it. Oh, very good. Wow, they really got some speed up on it there.
Defending.
Shipping. Go on. Go on. Go. Ah. Thought we had that then. Yeah. Oh, bugger. Got left and right mixed up because the camera was facing the wrong way. Ah. Close though. Quick, say nice shot again. Yeah, alright. When you win, don't keep shouting good game. That's for us to say, you fuck. Incidentally, unrelated to this, I've added a different fan to my PC. Just seeing how that's doing. It's a bigger, quieter fan. 63 degrees, yeah. But yeah, this is one of the things that I say when those guys knocked it in. If I don't think it's going in, I just damn well avoid it. If I think I'm going to make it go wrong, I just avoid. Because that is going to you're going to knock it in. So I just try and in that case, I think I might accidentally knock it in the wrong direction. I'll just let it go. You know, I try not to make it worse. Ah, sometimes I just don't just jump underneath them. Oh, thought that was going in.
Nice. I got
Oh, yes. At least in this game, the concept... Oh, good Pam. At least in this game, the concept of killing blow and assists makes sense. I'm still very salty about that in Squadrons. I really, really disagree with it.
If you're murdering, you're playing soccer a bit wrong.
Well, I don't know. Max seems to do quite well as a... what do they call it? Aggressor? No, not aggressor. They got a name for it. When you bump more people than anybody else. It might be aggressor, actually.
Enforcer, right?
Enforcer, that's the one.
No!
No. Oh! Oh, no!
No! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh no! No!
Ah, I tried. I'm like, no, you don't. And then it's like, yes, I do. Damn you, Rogie222.
Slam.
I didn't hit it. I literally missed it. That's our goal.
Yeah, but Angle was
But it's a nice
kind of
colour.
scary.
Oh, it's the blind leading the blind this match, isn't it?
Nice! Face off.
The ball didn't touch the ground for 3 successive hits there. They went pizza delivery, you, me. Didn't touch the ground all the way through. Go on,
Wow.
knock it. Knock it in.
Pushing right.
Just flailing near the ball.
A new technique.
Well, no, that was a good technique. I just touched the ball from the underneath. Make sure it went in the hole. That one. But it's just about that last little touch. Just that last little kiss. Go on, knock it in. Ah! Well, if no one's going for the ball, I will.
No! And I fail to receive. Pushing right.
Oh, nice. And no one managed. It's also odd. There's very few. I noticed this when my niece started playing games when she was about 6. Games that are suitable for kids and they've got no violence in them at all, like nothing. And there's so little out there. It's crazy.
So
Okay.
does enforcing count or not?
No, you just blow up and it's fine. They're only radio control cars anyway. Nice one. But you sort of get people going, oh, you know, computer games are all violent, and you go, no, they're not. What games do you play that aren't violent? You go, I mean, I suspect we are. No, I guess we killed an awful lot of fish in the raft, but I don't think you could do a vegan playthrough in the raft. But you could go vegan after a while, I'm sure. Oh, swine! In you go.
Phew.
See, that's what
make things worse.
That's why I try and hang back. So if I see an opportunity, because you can't hit the ball in. You're too close, but you might be able to. But if it gets into and you have a certain range of angles you could hit in from. Whereas if I hang back in their defense area, there's a different range of angles I can knock it in from. So trying to cover all of the bases.
They all belong to us.
That's the plan. Well, only one of them belongs to us. Okay, we both failed exactly the same.
Sender? No, fail.
And Minecraft involves skeletons, ghouls, ghosts, and scary things. Like, it's not very child-friendly, depending on the child, but it certainly involves a bunch of killing and, I'll say, anxiety. That would have gone in, I think, actually. Okay, yeah, Minecraft has peaceful mode, sure, but that kind of misses the point that it is fundamentally quite a violent game. Come on. Ah! It was perfectly in line then. The other guy went and touched it. touch my balls. Go on, to you.
Yay! Win rare.
Prodigy, 3 goals and 5 first touches. Very rare trail. Let's go back to the menu and see. Oh, what we got. I did say nice shots. That's good.
I got gold. Division 3.
Reward. Oh, I like the player banner. I'm going to have that one. Yeah, I need to get 10 saves or epic saves. Gain 1 more XP level. I've only managed to get 3 assists so far, and then to get 1 more MVP. I actually got MVP over you, which I am impressed at. You're off your game if I'm getting MVP over you.
Paying for points is for show-offs.
I mean, again, unlike Squadrons, loose streak, very good. Unlike Squadrons, I feel the points in this are pretty good overall. Oh, he's got the Ecto 1. I do want the Ecto 1, I have to say, and if that's a paid-for car, I might be persuaded. Because I said, I think if I spend a £5 on this game, I then get access to people can trade me stuff, like their duplicates and spares and crap. And I really like the Ecto 1. How come there's no horns in the game, though?
There might be.
No, kids play violent games a lot. That's exactly my point, Kohaka. There are very, very few games that are not violent. I mean, even this is it's a little violent. Also, my hand's cramping up. Maybe I should use my Duke. Oh, wrong way. Left and right are not the same thing.
Pushing right.
Is there a horn? Oh, okay. I take it back then. It's not click left stick, so I've never, which is what it should be. And the click right stick is look behind you.
Nice.
Come on, Sharky. Don't let me do all the work here, man. You can help as much as you want. Hey, Max.
Hello.
It's all Ghostbusters unlockables in Rocket League.
Ooh.
I like Ghostbusters. Well, lucky I was defending, eh? Yeah, Kohaka, I'm not saying it's not fun. I am saying there are a distinct lack of certainly multiplayer games without a lot of violence in them. Speaking of which, we should really get round to playing GTA at some point.
Well, Minecraft's Peggy 7.
Yeah, but it's still you still kill spiders and
there's no blood and gore.
There's no blood and gore, but
it's mock violence.
But there's still a lot of killing. You know, you would probably kill hundreds of things.
Well, it depends how good you are at it.
Well, I mean, no, depends how long you play it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Put it back into easy mode, or whatever it is, the mode that stops them fighting.
Peaceful mode, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, fundamentally, the game is there to have you kill, hundreds of things. And I said, if you want a game where there is no violence at all for whatever reason, you're like, it's overcooked. It's a shame that Moving Out isn't multiplayer online, because that I really like Moving Out. Really, really enjoyed it. It's a bit like Overcooked with physics, and you have to load furniture up. And unlike Overcooked, it's funny when it goes wrong. Overcooked just gets very frustrating because it's extremely difficult. Oh no, not a horn on my head, like beeping a horn. But there aren't many games I've played without an awful lot of violence in them. Oh, Schalke, say great, nice shot. There's a challenge, by the way, Max. You have to say nice shot in 10 different matches to unlock something or other. So everyone's just saying nice shot all the time.
Yeah, try getting a 10-time correct across a mountain covered in snow and thin ice. What's happening there?
I don't know. Rob's
Someone's
it.
using the
Oh
crane.
no, I made it worse.
No, don't put the ball in the... I keep talking, nobody explodes. Yeah, but I mean, not really a suitable game for a 7-year-old. Anyway, like, they're not going to
Just
get...
be calm, or you'll blow up.
Oh, I thought I was just going to roll in there.
The funny thing about that is, keep talking nobody explodes, would, certainly with English culture, play very badly into our culture.
Why?
Well, because talking over people is very rude.
Well,
like, oh, I'm not going to talk. You know?
But not when it's someone's death. No, we played Keep Talking Nobody Explodes in VR at my birthday, and it was brilliant. Someone guy goes, okay, you see the red wire? Yeah, click, bang! Don't cut that one.
Yeah, that was not very smart.
Yeah, it's a good game. We should definitely play it on the stream. It's just, unfortunately, to make it a decent stream, I'd have to be the one in the bomb. And just me. And that would be a bit rubbish for the rest of you. But, you know, it might be something to do as an alternate for a stream. They keep promising different manuals that randomise the puzzles. Because it's got to the point where people who play it a lot, I do know a few, they don't need the manual anymore. They know it all. They know what the solutions are. And if you're the diffuser and you know the solution, you don't need your team. Which obviously... Oh, no, no. No. The idea is that you put a different code and then it just randomizes the buggeration. No! Ah.
Oh,
That's not
like,
fun.
Well, they're like 6 solutions or something.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you know that if it's if the number is 1634, the answer is blue. Or whatever. You just start to memorize them all. Damn, I thought we had this one. Right, we're going to have to get an equalizer. Yeah, we'll have to get an equalizer. Coming down on the right. And across, and you're not there.
Yeah.
And again, across.
Now I push left and fly and touch it a little. That was a good touch.
No, I missed it!
That was not a touch.
I missed it twice.
Centering.
Under. Please, please, please. No. I do want that car. I really like that. I really like that. Oops. I thought we had that then. I really did. Are you coming, Max, or are you off in idle land?
I am in idle land right second, but I don't mind tabbing out. I forget which platform.
I've got it on Epic, but I don't know where you've got it. It's free on. It's not on Steam anymore, is it? I think they pulled it off Steam. I can't remember.
Pulled it off.
So I need to say nice shot twice more. I need to play 10 more matches. I need to win 7 more matches. I need to get MVP once. I need to get 10 saves. And gain 1 more level. But like, I guess if I go to the item shop, Ecto 1 requires 500. Wait, RT support a creator. I'm a creator. Oh. So how much is 500C by credits? Just curious. £3, yeah. Oh, that's so nicely done, that Ecto 1. Invite. Oh, you're not there.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out which platform it is. I'm
Epic.
got it on.
You probably have an Epic unless you bought it you can download it anywhere. I mean, hell, you can even play cross-platform for the Xbox.
Epic. Right. So I've got so many different ladies' stores now. It's like, oh come on, I just want one store to go for them all.
Well, one launcher rather than one store. I'm not very happy with one store ever.
Well,
one,
yeah,
one,
I just
one
don't
store
want-
bad. One launcher, that's fine.
Oh, I've got an update to pull apparently.
Yeah, Origin is terrible. It goes, excuse me. Origin goes, this game needs to be updated, and there's a tick box marked, always keep this game up to date. And you're like, but the tick box is ticked. Why is it not already up to date?
Google it.
No, like Origin says your game needs an update with a tick box saying keep it update, which I had ticked and Origin was running. Origin fails, essentially.
Just give it admin rights.
What, to download a... No, it should just download the pack. I mean, it's not doing anything sneaky in background. It's just running. I know you. You're a name I recognise. This isn't perfect as well. If I go invite. An error occurred inviting user to your party. Oh, okay. Invite sent. Which is it? The problem with that, Midfield, this is obviously our private Discord. And we do have free now, but I appreciate the offer. Thank you. And Mario is fairly violent, but you're also now struggling by listing a game from 1986.
Well, there have been lots of iterations on that.
With various levels of violence. Man Havoc is...
None of them being like blood, guts, gore.
No,
killing,
that's entire... Well, they are killing. You kill thousands of things in Mario. There's no blood or gore.
Not like getting a knife and sticking a knife.
No, but you are still killing them. That's exactly my point. You're like, it's
the frame rates on. How do I turn the frame rates back off again?
The frame rates.
Haunted. Oh right, Haunted Hallows Ghostbusters special. So I've got a bit FPS, frame, game, render, GPU.
No idea.
When things get sufficiently abstract, then it's kind of doubtful whether things are dying or not. Yeah,
but you're still killing. Like it's not.
I can't join you. Do I have to have an invite?
There you go. It's not gory. It's not bloody, but it is still killing. And that's my point. It's very difficult for me to name a modern, popular game that doesn't involve killing. I mean, Tetris Effect. Missile Command? Missile, are you joking? First of all, you shoot down planes full of people. And secondly, they nuclear bomb cities. What are you talking about?
That's not violent.
Nuclear bombing cities is actually very violent.
Is it?
That's about one of the most violent things.
Oh, okay, you say so.
I do absolutely say so.
So you don't actually see people getting.
But you don't see it. But that's entirely not the point. The graphical fidelity of how much it shows you of your of the murder is neither here nor there. You are also shooting down planes. Even if you assume that is a bomber with only one person, you still killed someone. Still got murder. Murder is the worst crime. Did you not see Guardians of the Galaxy? No, we all fail. Oh, Shaq could just be the only one that doesn't fail.
Not any judge luck yet. That is not a safe pass.
That wasn't really a pass. Oh, bugger. Drop. Press A slowly. Double jump slowly. I go jump. I go A. I should go A. It's much slower.
It was a forward dash.
Max, on the D-pad, press left up to say nice shot. You have to do that 10 times in 10 different matches. Oh, once in 10 different matches. Right, but Kohaka, in that game, billions of people die.
It's a game. Nobody dies.
Well, okay, not real people, but, you know, you could argue that violent films are fine because no one actually dies, and obviously not the case. But You're missing the point. You're failing to name games where no one dies, where the game doesn't revolve around violence. Tetris. Well, I already said Tetris. Yeah. Though do the block
die
song.
and it's fairy tales. Is it really that essential?
Right, but then if I was about to say that no, there are stories where people don't die in it, I wouldn't list fairy tales as one of them. But I can list stories.
Quite pedophiliac, word is quite pedophile.
Ready? Which fairy tales?
Lots of them.
Like?
What's it, Little Red Riding Hood? No, not Red Riding Hood.
What? The wolf did not rape Little Red Riding Hood. I'm not in the version I read, anyway.
They get Disneyfied.
I'm pretty sure I've read. Yeah. I've got the Brothers Grimm collection. I've read the original of a lot of these.
Taoism.
Come on, Kohaka. Name some games where good games, modern games, multiplayer games where no one dies. Splatoon would be about the only thing I can think of. And Tetris 99. Tetris Effect, whatever it's called. Tetris Royale.
My fancy is not useful. My symbol is useful.
Sorry, Kohaka. Some modern pinball. So can you name me a modern multiplayer pinball game, please? Because I can't name any.
With your friends.
Pinball with your friends. Wait, tabletop sim? Again, we're talking about board games. There ain't many board games that don't involve a lot of people being killed. But that's not the point. You can't just say
Monopoly, Scrabble.
Sure, Monopoly, yeah, Scrabble, absolutely, yeah.
But
I can't remember Flux.
Uno.
Right, and I can also name thousands that are. My point is, Kohaka's just named board game, tabletop games.
Yeah, board games aren't usually violent.
Right, but that's not a computer game.
Yeah.
The argument is,
but you can play them on tabletop sim.
Yeah, but the argument is computer games are all violent. The counterpoint is Tetris.
Not really that violent.
No, not. You're missing the point. It's not. They aren't very violent. They aren't. It's not graphically violent. They are not violent. Is my point. When I tried to find games suitable for a 6-year-old girl, I'm like,
Peggy 3. Peggy 3.
But name a popular multiplayer game that's fucking Peggy 3.
I'd have to Google it, wouldn't I?
Yeah, but that's fine.
I'm not 3.
I can't name any games apart from Splatoon that genuinely aren't in some way violent. Mud Runner. There you go. Yeah, we should have thought that one. I mean, there is a lot of people drowning, but he does live forever. Yeah, Mud Runner, spin tires, excellent. Racing games, as a rule, not very violent.
Flight sims.
Generally speaking, extremely violent.
How so?
How many flight sims can you name apart from Microsoft Flight Simulator, the latest one that don't have any murdering or dying?
Sopwith
has plenty of murdering and dying. It's about the Sopwith Camel. Damn, these guys are on the ball.
The murder.
Because every previous Microsoft Flight Sim has had a combat mode, except the current one. But yes, my point isn't some games present violence in a very child-friendly way. My point is, if someone says, "Oh, computer games are all violent," there ain't a great big list. You can go, "Nah, there's loads."
Okay, yeah, and what of it?
But that's
the point they're trying to make. The point is that, we should ban them all because they all inspire people to be violent.
But my point is, if someone says computer games are violent and encourage violence in children, one of those points is easily disputed, has never been proved. The other one is much harder. As we've proven, we've gone Rocket League, Splatoon, Tetris.
Racing games, flight sims.
Not contains violence. Does it mean it is in whole of violence?
A flight sim. I can genuinely name one, and that's Microsoft Flight Simulator, and that's the only one I can think of. Racing games, yes, generally speaking. But that's not a massively subscribed genre. Portal?
Yep.
Katamari Damacy?
Katamari Maru? Which is the one where you get the sticky ball?
Felix.
Yeah, Katamari Damacy, yeah. Yeah, Katamari Damacy.
Poker?
It's not a computer game. I know you can play... Well, it's not.
Strip
For
poker.
alive by a training course.
Strip poker has other issues why children shouldn't be playing it.
But it does go into the pot of it's not violent, which is not the point.
True, it is, but it's also not a computer game. It's a non-computer game. You're playing it on a computer. I mean, you could actually argue that racing is the same thing, because racing is a simulation of a non-computer gamey thing. So, yeah. But it's surprising because when I would say I was trying to find games that I was happy to play with a 6-year-old girl that I wasn't going to get into trouble with her dad without any knowledge of where their level of acceptable is.
On the other hand, a friend of mine who has nieces, and they're, I don't know, 12 and one of them's 8, something like that. That's range range. And he thought it was okay to play GTA 5 with them.
Well,
with it shouting motherfucker all over the place.
Well, the thing is that's his SimCity doesn't have violence. You and I play a very different game, sir.
SimCity?
Yeah. With the UFO attacks and Godzilla and fires and people dying in nuclear explosions.
No, there aren't people. There's no people in that game.
You can't just say, oh, because you don't see it, it doesn't happen. No, there's millions of people. There's millions. You can click on any housing plot and see how many people live in it.
Nukes don't do anything.
But people do die. You have people that live in your city.
There's no people in it. There's not a single person that simulated in that game.
Of course there is. Who do you think pays taxes in SimCity?
The computer.
There's inheritance collection in Monopoly, so somebody dies.
Yeah.
Can't have
Yeah,
that.
I understand they're not real people, virtual people.
Yeah. No, well, if you go virtual people, you'll be there all bloody day.
Well, yeah, that's my point.
Do virtual people exist? No. Do they have rights? No. Do they pay taxes? Who gives a shit? They don't have rights.
I think you're missing the point. You're trying to justify that it's okay for computer games to be violent. I'm not making that point.
Yes.
No, I'm not making that. Yes, but you're arguing a point I'm not making. I'm not making that point. I have no issue with violence in computer games. There is an argument that people who are prone to violence get drawn into violent computer games, but there's a correlation but not a causality. Doesn't make you violent. But my point
Why is it significant that there is no violence?
But no, because that is the generally levelled argument about computer games. Or they're all the same, or it's all violent. And even as people who... but even as people who play computer games a lot, where you murder a centipede.
No, centipede, where you just get bigger and bigger. Classic.
Oh, snake. Snake, yeah. Snake, though.
Well, it was called centipede in the old days, but anyway.
No, Snake. Centipede was an Atari game.
Yep.
I mean, there may have been a rip-off called Centipede, but...
Yep, that.
Yeah, good one. But not multiplayer.
No.
Yeah, but could you name TV shows that don't have violence?
Loads.
Or
One
it's
show.
It's just the high hypocrisy of the critics of video games that hold video games to a higher standard.
It's... Now, the thing is with the film industry, a long time ago, they worked out the best way to make films... Oh, good shot.
Hey.
The best way to make films is 12 rating. The 12 rating gives you your best bang for buck to let you explore things and at the same time make the most money. When you have a film that is 7 or 3, it's very hard to have much in the way of a story because you can't have threat, you can't have danger, you can't have anything.
007s are 12s and some of them are PGs. Dr. No, for example, PG. And now you're going to go and Google it, aren't you? On my box set, it's a PG.
Yeah, now that's an interesting one. So, you remember RoboCop?
Yep.
What rating's RoboCop?
Melting in the
acid
and that.
Yep. What rating's RoboCop?
I have no idea.
Was an 18, now a 15. I'm quite surprised it's a PG given there are murder, but then again, Star Wars managed to get away with a U, and it's got blood
been drowned in
and someone's arm coming off. Yeah, I'm very surprised that's a PG, but that they don't re-rate stuff generally. So it would probably be a 12 now, but of course we don't have 12. Didn't have a 12 when Dr. No, came out on Blu-ray or DVD. well, Blu-ray, DVD, but they don't re-rate stuff unless they ask them. Because RoboCop, they asked to have it re-rated, and it got re-rated as a 15. But yeah, they don't make PG films these days, generally, because it's very limiting what you can get away with. And I suspect
Of course, they make PG games, films.
Films, not many. Not
loads. Disney make a living out of it.
You like all the Marvel films?
No, I mean
that's Disney.
Like,
uh-huh.
Yeah, Disney.
That's
Marvel.
All of the big hitters are 12s. All of them.
What's the one? Let It Snow in it. That one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Frozen. Yes.
Frozen. Yeah.
Is that you?
PG.
Is the PG? It's not a you.
I don't know. I don't know. You are PG. It's very low rating.
Yeah, it is low rating. It's also one of the exceptions there.
They make kiddies films all the time.
Yes, and most of them are very small films or straight to DVD.
And that was a small film, was it?
No, that's why I mean by that's the exception. That Minions, those sorts of things, they are the exceptions to the rule. Nearly all of the biggest films are 12s with a very, very rare 15, Deadpool, etc.
Deadpool was hilarious, but you have to be into the subplot. Oh shit! Thank you.
Oh, nice. Oh, good job, Shauka. Oh, I'm superfluous.
Excellent save from me.
But yeah, if you look at sort of the chart of what rating films make most money, it's like 85% is 12, whatever, what is it, 13% PG, and then like 2% R and U. They just don't tend to be R 15.
What?
R for restricted, 15 rated in the
We're
UK.
not in America.
Yeah,
15 over here.
Yeah. There's some very interesting crossovers though. So you don't get very many M for mature films, but R for restricted can be both 15 and 18. 18 is very unusual these days.
Both. Sorry, you're being very clear there.
What the USA considers an M for mature, sorry, R for restricted, can be a 15 or an 18 in this country. So it's
different rules.
Yeah.
The norms are different.
But that's probably why you don't get quite so many. You do get an awful lot of films that are PG and U. They just don't tend to be big ones. They tend to be things like planes.
Cars 2.
Yeah, Pixar.
Toy Story 2,
Pixar.
3,
Yeah. You just named one studio. Pixar again.
Yeah, but
exception.
I'm not naming films.
Yeah, exception to the rule though. Pixar crank out low rating films that do massively well. Disney Animation. Low rating. Yeah, like PGU.
Right.
Yeah. Whereas Disney Animation Studios, the people who did Frozen, very hit and miss on their success levels because they also did Planes, not quite so much.
Going to menu?
I'm popping to the menu because I've got my thing, and they did Wreck-It Ralph, which did very well. Game. Oh, I have. Wait, I've got green slime or pink slime. Right, I need to get. I need to get 6. Oh, just come to the menu. Okay, I need to get 6 saves, 7 assists, 1 MVP, and win some matches and play some matches. So it looks like they changed it, by the way. There's no cool rewards based on winning matches. So that's a change from the Fortnite one. You also don't need to do stuff in order like the Fortnite one. So that one you had to do one thing, then another thing, and another thing. And here you can just earn them all in any order you like, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, I've thought about this. I've thought about making games that don't have violence in them. I mean, I've played them; they do exist, but they tend to be little ones, like something like like Factory Idol. No violence in that. Not a big.
Apart from the fact you have to go to do the thing and fight the. No, there is violence in that, I imagine.
Really? In Factory Idol?
Well, when you. Oh, Factory Idol. So I thought you were about Territory Idol. Sorry, I didn't.
No. No, I mean you kill loads of monsters in that. Again, it's not graphic. That's not my point. In theory, if you were to say how many things do you kill in Territory Idol, the answer is thousands of things, many thousands. Even though it's literally just a number counting down.
Yeah. Let's pretend.
Yeah, well,
Combat logs
it's all pretend.
That's the problem with this.
Yeah.
People are going, oh, pretend is the same as real, therefore it must be bad.
Yeah. Well,
That's where this whole premise comes from.
So the issue, the issue is,
between the two.
well, the issue is mixing up correlation with causation. The sort of person who will go and shoot up a school is the sort of person that will play mil-spec shooters. They are not shooting up school because they played mil-spec shooters. Correlation is not the same as causation, and that's been proven time and time again.
Oh, what was it? The Americans, they were blaming, or trying to put the blame on, I forget the name of the game now. They were trying to put the blame on another game. Like, oh, this boy played this, therefore he went and shot his school up, you know.
Yes.
Like,
Oh,
no,
fuck.
Guns kill people, you need to stop bloody letting people have guns.
But I mean, it's, I mean,
What just beat people up, you know.
well, yeah, it's harder to beat up 50 people to death in a hurry, though.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I said, I mean, I personally, I don't believe any outside of perhaps law enforcement and the army has any reason to have a gun at all. But don't get me wrong, if guns were legal, I bet you I'd have a bunch, because guns are fucking cool. And that's the American thing summed up. And it's very amusing to see how few of them want to admit it. Guns are fucking awesome and loud and beautiful pieces of machinery that do cool things. They also kill people, but, you know, nothing's perfect. I guarantee you I would have some sort of cool assault rifle and go and shoot. Me and Chris, we were looking at joining a gun club, but oh my god, the hoops you have to jump through in this country are crazy. In the US, it's like a 3-hour certification course, and you can go and do your range shooting. You just got
a free gun with running up your bank account.
It's a little bit more. Well, maybe in the 60s. No, they've got more and more gun control over there, thankfully. It's still nowhere near as much as it should be. Then you've got things like class 4 weapons, so miniguns. You're not allowed to buy a minigun. Like, you can't buy a new minigun. You can only buy an old minigun. So you have this fantastic and weird situation that there's a handful of miniguns in circulation, and they just go back and forth between people. So it's like, 20, and you can sell it, and the price just keeps going up. And then you only sell it when you don't want it anymore. But you can't put any more into circulation.
Do you buy it to use it?
If you want to. It's perfectly legal to fire a minigun. I mean, that in itself says everything that's wrong with the Second Amendment. But having said that, I mean, in reality, people in America who actually pull out their guns and threaten or use them or do anything like that, they get into a lot of trouble. You can have one, you just can't use it without serious consequences.
Unless you are a cop.
Well, yeah. I mean, even then, I mean, you get the high-profile ones, but the vast majority of cops who misuse their weapons do get into trouble. So you get the high-priority ones to get away with it, but that's not quite the norm, thankfully. Arg!
What should we be shooting, by the way?
Orange. Shoot. The bad guys are orange, therefore we shoot the ball at orange.
Right.
Therefore, Schalke shoots the ball at orange, and Max and you and I are just cheerleaders. Rah, rah, rah. Schalke's the best. Rah, rah, rah. Schalke's the best.
Kill the West.
Sorry, Kahaka, what about hunting? Now, if I had a gun, I wouldn't go and murder animals with it.
Ah, you wussbag.
No, I'd go and shoot targets. I'd get
Shoot
good
animals.
at shooting. I'm going to shoot animals. I like animals.
No, never
Delicious,
like animals.
delicious
Some of them are
animal.
bred to be killed.
Yes, but
Delicious.
you generally don't go out and hunt them with a gun, though. What are you hunting?
You do.
What are you hunting? Cow. Pheasant does not taste nice. Pheasant is shit.
Rubbish.
It's shit.
If it was so shit, why people would invest 2,500 birds in a field for people to shoot at?
It tastes shit.
Strongly.
Wait, have you had pheasant?
I have not had pheasant.
Right,
Also,
it's shit.
I have not had pheasant cooked by your mum.
Well, my mum didn't cook pheasant, but it's shit.
Right, are you complaining about
So's pigeon.
I can't believe you think it's shit.
Wait, you think wait, hold on. You think
Sorry,
pheasant is a delicacy, a nice tasting delicacy that
Yeah,
no
cook it right.
Wait.
You
Hold on. That no one has decided to mass produce. No one's decided they're going to have KFP. Like if it was nice, it's posh. Don't get me wrong, it's posh. It's
Chicken
expensive.
is bland as fuck.
Yeah, it is. I agree. But if it was posh and super nice, it would be heavily marketed.
It's just cheap. Chicken's
No,
just cheap to mass produce.
pheasants.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying. Chicken is easy to mass produce.
Right? Have you had?
Hey.
Yeah, hold on. No, it was them. Have you had caviar? Super expensive. It's fucking shit. It's slimy, salty fish eggs. What it is expensive and exclusive. But you wouldn't go, you know what?
Pheasant is like...
It's crap, honestly.
It's a game bird.
Yes, it's gamey. It's horrible.
Yeah, no, it's not. Game bird just
wait, hold on. You cannot have an opinion in this if you've never had it. You don't get an opinion.
I've had other birds.
Yes, but you haven't had pheasant.
Pigeon.
Pigeon is shit as well. I can't stand pigeon.
What's the other one? Not pigeon. That wasn't
turkey. Pigeon. Turkey's alright.
No. It's a game bird. Oh god.
Grouse.
No, smaller.
Nice shot.
Thank you. The little ones. Not kiwi.
Yeah.
Not kiwi. The little. Fuck. Oh. I know the one you mean.
Yeah, no, it's a small thing.
Yeah, but dodo. No,
yeah, it's just gaming, but not even like it. Well, yeah, because it's specialist, and you've got to know how to cook it. You can chicken. You can just put any flavour on top of it, and it's like, yep, okay, it tastes of whatever you put on top of it. Bacon, fuck's sake, you know.
Oh damn it! A friend of mine used to breed these. Oh, I thought you were. No, it's not. I know the one.
It's a game bird.
Yeah, and they're small, and they have little teeny weeny blue eggs.
Possibly, I don't know.
And I've had them, and I felt awful. I've never felt so guilty eating in my entire life. I'm like, it's so small.
Oh, it tastes nice. But the point is, you can't say they taste bad, because that could just be down to the way it was cooked, I would argue.
Yeah.
Lots of people pay to shoot these bloody birds.
Yes, I think you'll find. I think you'll find they're paying for the privilege of murdering a bird rather than this is tasty. Quail. That's it.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Quail.
Oh, I've had quail. No. I felt so guilty. They're so small. I felt like I was eating just like a baby. Oh. Come on, we can do this.
I still struggle to drive the car and talk at the same time.
Going down, going in. Oh, you no, that's fine. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Boop. Oh. But yeah, it's something like frog's legs. Frog's legs is like chewy chicken. I've had alligator as well. You're like, oh wow, it tastes like salty chicken. But a lot of these, it's not the taste, it's the expense. What's the fish that's deadly if you leave the liver in?
Pufferfish.
Pufferfish, that's the one. Yeah, of course. That one. What's the other one that's super hot? Bird's nest soup, stuff like this. They're not like, oh my god, this is the most delicious thing ever. That's steak, and it pains me to say horse is absolutely astoundingly delicious. But I had steak, I had a horse kebab, and I'm like, this is really nice, but I'm British and we don't eat horses, and I feel like I've got
no problem with eating horses. Big fucking lump.
But I used to have a horse, and I'm like, oh,
rich bastard.
My parents were very rich at one point in my life. Just then they went bankrupt. Not due to the horse. Max, hit ready?
So I need to customise my car to have that.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're back. You're back up to the menu. Okay, we will head back up to the menu then. No, because if you've gone out to edit it, I will grab a drink while you change your car as well, because I could do with the drink. Now, I've never eaten seagull, but if I get an opportunity, I probably would.
So they sell, the place I went to, they did grouse, partridge and pheasant. And pigeon and duck. But we bought a brace of something small. I don't know which one of those is the small one. But we bought something small like a...
So, say them again?
Grouse.
They're fairly
partridge.
small. They're small. They're not pigeon size.
We got 2 of them. They were so small.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, the point is that if I cooked something for you and it tasted bad because I cooked it badly, would your opinion be permanently it's bad because I've only had it?
Allow me to rephrase. Say overrated. It's like turkey. You go, cool, turkey. It's very much like dried chicken.
Well, it's how you cook it because most people's impression of chicken is it's dry. Well, yeah, because most people don't know how to cook the bloody thing. And so everyone's opinion of it is going to be it's dry and it's boring. But you have to cook it right.
Yeah, but I mean,
and
if you were to sum up turkey, is quite dry chicken not a fairly good way of summing up turkey?
No, that's just the cooking method applied to the meat. That would be dumb. That'd be like saying football's crap because you always lose.
I think turkey is more festive than chicken.
Yeah, my point is okay, but
it's also a damn sight bigger than chicken.
Never drink the rest of it. You know what? The only reason you would buy turkey any point other than Christmas is if it was cheaper. It was on offer.
Yeah, it's novelty. It's novelty.
It's the novelty.
And the fact you can get halal turkey as well.
Can I get halal chicken?
I don't know.
Halal,
answer, but I get halal turkey. So
you must be able to because kebab shops I've seen sell halal like all our stuff. But they'll do chicken kebabs.
I guess, yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
I was looking for turkey at the time.
My brain went, what's a turkey kebab?
Probably have turkey over chicken.
Yeah, halal is
at
just
same price.
It's how it's killed, isn't it? It's going to be killed with a knife and blood, and then it found out that loads and loads of abattoirs have been lying and saying, yeah, we totally do, and they haven't. And
yep.
Duck's all right. Again, duck is quite a dry meat. I mean, chicken's quite wet overall. Duck's one of those. It's like a lot of them. You like turkey, like. Turkey without loads of cranberry or gravy. Yeah.
Okay, I would argue it's how it's been cooked that was colouring your opinion.
Are you telling me that every single time I've had turkey in the last 45 years of my life, it's all been cooked wrong? All of it?
Yes. Yeah, if it's been cooked by amateurs, it's quite possible, yeah.
My mother was a professional chef for 25 years. I don't think she cooked it wrong.
But it is possible.
There is the issue that
that's my point.
If you have rare dishes, you don't know about taste for them. Like with Christmas foods, children hate them for a very long time. Never get used to them because they're only served at Christmas time.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, Brussels. I know people who hate Christmas pudding. It's way too strong.
Some strange. Some strange though.
I'd say
Christmas that's lovely.
I'd say that's about as split as Marmite, to be honest. Christmas pudding.
Really?
Yeah.
Some people are very strange. Don't like it. I'm like, it's just fruit.
It's
in a cake.
very
it's
strong.
Fruit cake without the wrapping around it.
It's a very strongly flavoured pudding, though. But yeah, I mean, Emmeline's brother does a large get together, like huge, and I reckon half the people there have apple pie or something rather than Christmas pudding. Well, I like Christmas pudding, but generally only with an awful lot. It's a very heavy.
What is a Christmas pudding?
Yeah, it's smashing. Its roots are basically deep in the winter when it's like you ate a lot of food because otherwise you'd be freezing cold all the damn time.
Yeah. I mean, my aunt used to make proper Christmas pudding, and you don't get
it.
No. Proper Christmas pudding is not made before Christmas. It is made 5 years before Christmas.
Yeah.
So she made one every year. She made a Christmas pudding, and we ate it 5 years later. And there's a sort of a putrefaction process that goes on, and all of the fruit starts to sort of mush in, and it gets super lovely. But it's same with Christmas cake and wedding cake. The icing stops the air getting to it.
And the icing goes rotten instead.
No, I mean icing's pure sugar. It doesn't really do much at all.
It does let mould go on it if you leave it long enough.
I haven't had that.
I've seen it in a friend's cupboard. It's revolting.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's about 25 years old. So I'm not surprised it's got mould on it, to be honest. That's a bit mean. My right trigger keeps sticking. I let go and it's just like bouncing out like a moment later.
Time for the silicon.
Just squirt it with something.
Yes.
Okay. WD-40.
No, that's a petroleum-based one. You probably shouldn't put that up in plastic. You got some silicon.
I don't have any. I don't know.
Yeah, I've got WD-40
DJ5?
silicon. I've got WD-40 silicon, which is just brilliant. It just because silicon is almost entirely non-reactive with everything.
Especially sand. No, silicon.
Well, it's liquid, yeah, but it's not. Yeah, it's silicon, not silicon. I can't remember.
Silicon is the sand, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember if it's silicon or silicone, which are not the same thing. Oh, yeah, no.
Get it, Royce, get it.
No, I went under it! Oh my god, someone...
She's the biggest friend.
Thought we'd had that. That must have been 85% across the line. But yeah, silicone spray. I highly recommend you get a can of it. So WD-40 is something that you want... Oh, nice.
I don't know how much that. I think the enemy tried to get it.
So WD-40 is for something that's stuck, but WD-40 is not a lubricant.
It's a water displacement.
Yeah, never use it. It also, well, WD-40, that's just their brand name now, though.
Yeah. They do all sorts. I keep seeing it on the
yes, but I've got WD-40 silicone spray.
Yeah.
And I've got WD-40 white lithium grease, and I've got WD-40 contact. Yeah. But yeah, lots of people use it. So people have like put photos up on bike groups and saying, "I've just cleaned my chain." And I'm like, "You haven't cleaned your chain. What you've just done is stripped all the oil off it. Now you need to lubricate it." I've lubricated WD-40. I'm like, all that WD-40 is gone in 20 minutes. It will all evaporate.
Yes.
Whereas silicone spray, it's non-corrosive, it's non-reactive, and it's about the same as a light oil. I use silicone spray a huge amount. Oh, did you quit back to the menu?
I did. I want to see what my challenges are.
You should use your words so we know. And I wait to be allowed to quit.
I thought we always did that.
Well, only if we've got something to unlock, but I didn't.
I have. I don't have to equip it.
Well, I'm afraid, Shark.
We always did that every time.
We're going to have to leave Kiss My Pump lol behind.
Okay. How do I get back in?
You can't.
Just hit play. Hit the field.
You're not in charge.
So if I come back to the group menu to put my car, everyone has to come back to the menu too.
No, you're not in the. If you can be in a match, but then I can't start. It'll just go. One of your players is in a match, and then I'll be like, "Oi!" There we go. We're queued. Yeah. So WD-40 do loads and loads and loads of stuff, like loads of chemicals, but it's the company's now WD-40 because they did one product that was so popular. So now I've got so at the arcade I've got about 10 different cans of stuff, and I had to put an email around going, "Don't touch it. If it has a yellow top, it means it's specialist." Because somebody was using contact cleaner as WD-40. I'm like, I know they look a bit similar. It says WD-40. This is not WD-40, and I'm really glad you didn't use white lithium because that stuff's really nasty.
And also, it makes things a bit strange.
Oh, white lithium.
Use lubricant as a cleaner. No.
White lithium is what you use on like car hinges. It's a heavy duty grease.
Water resistant, all sorts.
Yeah, it's very good. The funniest thing is we used white lithium on the moving machines at the arcade, but the funniest thing is white lithium grease didn't exist when these machines were made. It's literally newer. It was all hydrocarbon based greases. So quite often I clean all the old stuff off. That's
Well, the dust gets into it, doesn't it? It's weird.
Well, yeah. But it's the old stuff. It's from some garage workshop from 1985, whereas the white lithium is literally a new chemical compound. Wait, wrong way. Go on, Shaka, get it across.
There you go.
He ran me. Wow, he ran me and scored all in one smooth movement. Watch, clink, ram. What?
An assist at most.
Defending. Don't make me actually defend. I'm just saying it. I don't want to actually have to do it.
Just want to pay lip service to it.
Practice makes perfect.
Yes, but practicing and failing also means letting goals in, so. Like that.
Yeah, damn it. Do you think his name's Sacha Lombek by any chance?
I think he's French and I hate him. Just for the reference, I've met a few French people in my life and they've all been lovely. I just hate...
Apart from Peter Molyneux.
I think he's actually from Guildford, despite his surname. No, I mean, Peter's alright, he's just a twat at the same time. I only met him once, so it was at the Guildford train station.
No, damn it, it's the ball.
Oh, Schalke to you? No. I wish I was in the right place, Max. I would have been... That was a perfect pass. Unfortunately, there was no one there to pass it to. Go, Schalke.
Dangerous
Go on! Oh, I thought you might have just dribbled it in. Max, block it down. Or just... Oh, man, he killed you. I thought you killed him.
Oh, that's what I thought. There you go. Going the right way
Nice,
now.
nice.
No, it's going in.
No, it's not. Well, not unless we help it. Let's help it.
That's a good
Yay.
decision.
I got an
Thank you.
assist.
You did? Well, what you did is you knocked it all the way down, then you dribbled it across the goal, chipped it, and then all I did was just...
Finish the job.
The gentlest of nudges. Okay,
Defending.
chipping. Max is just flinging himself where the ball was. Oh no, Schalke, I think we messed each other's shot up. There we go. Go on!
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice pass.
Nice.
that looked professional and not accidental at all. Oh, say great shot. Nice shot. Left and
I have a
up.
choice.
Left up.
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Left, up. There you go. I already said that a couple of times, but hey.
You have to set once per match.
Yeah.
Let's make sure everyone had done it.
Tendering.
Nearly. Just walloping the ball in the wrong
Left.
direction. Nice. Oh. Wow, that guy's really on a murder.
I must kill someone.
You did, but he scored. So you killed him after he touched the ball. Watch.
Yeah.
Assassination.
Gotta kill them all.
You both just flung yourself at the ball.
Would my car please right itself? Let's see.
And down on the left. And it's... Oh no! I was about to bonk it from the side. That's very poor. We need equalise.
Oh, bollocks. Come on, Schalke. Oh, sorry.
Ah, fuck's sake.
Oh, right, that'll work. Just take him out.
Everyone's trying to get it. Like, air, left, right. Max blocked it. Then that guy misses. Then that guy misses. And it's just like, let's just chip it in. Okay. 4 seconds on the equaliser.
Trip.
I think the timer does start when someone hits the ball, by the way.
Oh!
Okay.
Defend.
Good luck.
Push left. Fail. Kick back or right.
Oh, bollocks.
Fail! Oh no! I shouldn't go when I'm about to fail.
I can't see the ball because of the smoke. No! Get the ball away from our goal! Oh wow. He managed to blow you up even though you're going in the same direction.
Kick back on right.
May have been me, I may have knocked you. Oh, I think that was Schalke. I knocked the guy. The guy was waiting to knock it in. Watch, Chris. He touched it. He was waiting to knock it in, and I went, "No, you fucking don't." But then Schalke. Oh, I think the other guy would have got it. Anyway, I think it came off you. Oh, that was so close. Do you need to go back to main menu for anything, or should we just see if we can get more challenges?
I thought we also went back to the main menu.
Only if we've got something to grab.
Oh, okay. How do I know if I've got something to grab?
Well, because do you feel that you did all of the things you need for your challenge? No. Yeah, then.
I'd never felt like I've done that, to be honest. I have to keep checking.
At least on this one. So in the Fortnite one, you had to do A, then B, then C, then D, then E. On this one, you don't. You just just do any of the challenges in any order.
So I just do nothing with my menu?
Just hit ready.
Oh.
Oh, Dora's being sweet. So I've set my I rearranged my office. I've set my chair up. My my package is at the closest depot, ready for delivery, which is in Poland. I'm not sure quite how that works. I'm assuming there's not one truck from Poland that goes past all the houses. So I suspect the website to be lying.
Defense. Pushing left.
Bounced. So I have found, Max, I'm a lot more accurate like air dashing sideways into the ball than knacking it forwards. I don't know whether it's just because I'm good at that one or just because it's actually easier. But nearly all of my goals have been through air dashing sideways. So jump sideways rather than jump forwards. So you might want to try that, see if you also do well on that one. If I jump forwards, I just tend to miss badly.
Centering. Fail.
Ah, damn you, daddy.
Push left.
Damn it.
No, I didn't have time to jump. I was too busy reversing and accelerating. Ah. Oh, nice shot. Nice shot. Say nice shot.
Nice shot.
Oh, thank God there's no voices. Can you imagine?
Oh, nice shot, nice shot, nice shot, nice shot.
Nice shot. Good game. Need pass. Got boost.
Need boost.
+15 alcohol reference.
What, in this game?
Nice
They're
shot.
congratulating for drinking alcohol.
Ah.
They're having so many
I
shots.
see. Yeah, I get it. It's a pun or play on words. Thought for a moment then that was just going to go in. Then I thought I was actually going to touch the ball.
Do not make it any worse.
I can't touch the ball. Max is lining it up for me. And I completely failed to knock it in. I seem to be just flailing at the ball rather than hitting it.
Yep.
Centering. Fail.
Oh.
For kickback. Well, I got Max's kickback.
Oh, nicely done.
Just calm in the storm.
You mean everybody else failed to defend it?
No.
Bonk.
I just went.
Defense.
Nice shot.
What the fuck was that?
They missed. But watch. They went left and right.
Bullseye.
Well, oh, so you did a rolling tumble at it.
Yeah, I just went straight.
Nobody expects you to do rolling, going straight.
It's alright, I know some moves. He's gently listing to the left. Sometimes what I'm hoping to do is just get in the way of them hammering the ball at our goal. And then just let Schalke do all the hard work.
Yeah, works for me.
Mostly I
should be so harder.
And I let them do the hard work.
As I was saying earlier, sometimes I don't want to touch the ball because I'm worried I'm going to wallop it the wrong way. So I make sure I feel my touches are good ones. Hey, Caprilius Kempe. Well, we've streamed every night, barring about 3 nights for about 6 months now. So we are always here. Trying to while away my tier 3 lockdown. Incidentally, tier 3 lockdown. So the highest level of lockdown the UK have gone for is the pub shut unless they serve food, in which case they stay open. That's it. There isn't a everything shuts tier. There isn't a tier 4 where schools shut or anything sensible. It's everything stays open. Just that pubs have to shut at 10.
I got save, yeah.
So if you get a save, that means the ball would have gone in if you hadn't done something.
Cool.
Oh, come on!
Nice.
Go on, my son!
Finish it.
Yes!
Nice.
Result.
So that was a sideways jump then.
No.
No, for me, it was a sideways jump,
right.
and you just went. But you could have done it. You could have done a sideways jump there, which is sometimes I find aligning it very tricksy. But it took me a while before I worked out the timing.
I didn't mean to do that, but hey. Anyway.
Korhaka, so this is my problem with all of the UK government's approach to this whole COVID thing. The law states that the pub, if you go into tier 3, the pub must shut unless, and I quote the law, it sells substantial meals. What the fuck does that mean? Who defines substantial? Is that 20 bags of crisps? But
No,
further,
it's gotta be a cooked
wait,
Dinner.
so you have just defined it. That's my point. They haven't. That is what's pissed me
a
off.
substantial meal. Surely that's
That's
a
what
packet of crisps. It doesn't matter how many packets of crisps you sell. That's not a meal.
says who?
Well, obviously the government. A substantial
Well,
meal. You can't say
that's
a
what-
packet of crisps as a meal. No way.
But they haven't defined substantial meal.
Surely it must be defined somewhere.
No.
Or is it just trying to use like the inverted commas
common sense
approach?
The issue is even worse because you don't have to be eating a substantial meal. They just have to serve them.
Yes. Yeah, some go there for a beer, for example.
Yes, and you don't. But as long as the pub serves, basically they're trying not to shut restaurants. Is what they're trying to do. But
because they get fucked really badly. Yeah.
But it's just like this is the worst thing ever. Like that's the highest it goes is pubs that don't serve meals, which is what 1 in 50 pubs doesn't serve food.
I don't think many do now because since the closing of the kill off smoking in pubs and that.
Yeah, but they all no right now. If you haven't got tables, there's quite a complex thing about having to have tables. What is this guy doing? No, that was a beautiful save. But yeah, that's our government's approach, and it's the wording. My point is, I can probably define what I think is a substantial meal, but is a pasty a substantial meal? How big a pasty?
It's not a snack. It's got to be cooked. It's got to be hot.
So
it's not just.
Wait, hold on.
Thing though, is it?
Wait,
it's the
hold
menu.
on.
It's the
hold
menu.
on. No, wait. Chicken Caesar salad then. Is that a substantial meal? It's not hot.
Yeah.
It's not hot.
Yeah, but it's a substantial meal.
You can't define
it.
it.
Snack. You can't define a snack either.
This is my point.
It's trying to be vague enough to be people like.
Well, so people can interpret it via their common sense, which, as we have discovered over the last 7 months, is not a very good idea.
Well, let's just say close down, and that would sort the problem out. But they did. I think we've had this conversation before, but the whole problem is that we didn't lock down properly the first time, and now the horse is definitely bolted. They go, "Oh, can we shut the door again?" It's like, no, you can't. The horse is already fucking gone.
What gets me? This is the highest tier of lockdown. Is pubs have to shut unless they serve food. That's what I mean. Yeah. There is no tier 4 where everything closed down. That's it. It's just like the idea is that if the R0 is too high, you might bring the R0 down a bit by shutting.
It's the R rate. It's the R.
R0. Yeah. But yeah, you'll.
The R.
No, R0. R is
It's the transmission reproduction.
Yeah.
Nice shot. How do we do a nice shot?
Yeah. So I mean, your RX and TX, essentially zero is bidirectional. R0 is transmit and receive. It's how many people are transmitting it and receiving it. And if it's 1, it will stay at exactly the same population forever. If it's less than 1, it goes down. If it's more than 1, it goes up. So yeah, I can't jump that high. Or that quick. So the point is that by doing this tier 3, the R0 slowly comes below 1. I did try. I failed.
Can't they legislate more levels to it?
Well, yeah, but Nottingham's got a very high infection rate, like 10 times as high as where my mum lives, and they're on the same sort of level.
10 times higher population as well.
No, it's rate per 100,000. Not number of people, although London is just massively bigger than everywhere else. Yeah. But yeah, it's Nottingham's about 800 in 100,000. Cornwall's about 80 in 100,000. Oh yeah, treating it locally is absolutely the correct way because, as I said, Cornwall barely has it, whereas Bradford has it up the wazoo. But the point is, when you do have it, you shut it down. You don't just go.
Let's just close some of the things.
There's no tier at which the schools shut. And I understand the argument the kids don't get it, they're younger, bloody fucking blah. But the point is, they definitely transmit more than none. The thing is,
of my kids.
So yeah, well, Kempy, the thing is, it does work if people do it. If you have had full lockdown in Cardiff for a couple of weeks and it's not working, then I hate to break this to you, but people aren't following the lockdown. That's the issue. It's not that lockdowns don't work, it's that people aren't doing it.
Oh, fuck.
This is why speeding fines didn't do anything until we had speeding cameras, because you can actually prove it. I mean, the locally is quite a large area. You'd have to be really desperate to go out for a drink in order to go somewhere else.
You just go to a local shop, drink at home.
Yes, which is fine. And then this is the thing. The argument was if you shut the pubs early, people will just go back to their mates' houses and get drunk. I'm like, but are people just genuinely this stupid? That was, oh no, Shark, I thought that was beautiful and it wasn't. And I missed.
Oh, I've sent it the wrong way.
I don't know how they've actually started finding people. I know that they are They're beginning to clamp down a bit more on that.
Boom. Oh yeah, it's keen.
Bugger. Touched it. Shaco touched it.
I killed somebody, but I didn't get to the thing I wanted. Actually move the ball.
Yeah, the difference is, Schalke, if you're at your mate's house, and if you're at your mate's house drinking with 4 of your other mates, and one of you's got it, the other 4 will get it. If you're in someone's house for a period of time, it is a small area. You will get it. In a pub, generally speaking, there's much more cubic footage of air per person. Generally, but still not good.
Yeah, but it's still stupid.
It's still stupid, that's not the point. It's not as bad as a house.
Well, what gets me is you have to wear a mask to go into the place, to your seat, which is like 5 meters if that, and then you can take it off to drink and to eat. I'm like,
yeah.
What's the point of that?
But you have to be sitting down 6 feet from somebody else, yeah. And the idea is that most of the droplets fall out of the air within 6 feet, so it's very hard for you to infect somebody 6 feet away, unless you cough, of course, which is But yeah, I said if everyone had taken it seriously and properly, then it would have been gone. But unfortunately, there are way too many people trying to go, well, can I do this? Can I do that?
They should have gone, you know what, we're just going to lock the borders down a bit sharpish. That would have stopped it coming in and we wouldn't have had this problem.
Well,
they saw it coming and went, oh, we'll leave the borders open.
Yes, that's what annoyed me. We were one of the last countries to get infected because just fundamentally where we are. And we absolutely treated it as if it was fine,
Won't come here. Oh, it did. Oh, well.
Well, Caprilis, welcome to LockDown, LAN. We started to try and get something to watch whilst many of us are stuck down, and to try and play some of the games that we would play if we could still go to LAN parties, which we can't because they're all shut. But yeah, I'd like to see a lot of this down. I think the actual solution won't be a vaccine. I think the actual solution will be a 1-minute test. So the arcade, for instance, will just test you on the way in. Yeah. And if you don't test clear...
It's like checking for fever, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, that kind of works. But the thing is...
Only if you have symptoms. That's the problem. It's got like an infection incubation rate of 3 days, something like that.
Yeah, 3 to 7 days when you can be asymptomatic, yes.
Yeah. Because the problem is, you can be tested and say, no, you haven't got it, and then I walk into a mate's house and
you've got
he's got it, or someone in there's been in and had it, and it's still in the room, and I can get it, and go, well, I tested the other day, I'm fine, I haven't got it.
Yeah.
No, but now you don't know for 3 days. You have to constantly keep testing and retesting, and that's the point of contact track and trace, isn't it, in theory? Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, that I think will be the solution. Will be a quick test. Gatwick have got 15-minute tests, but they're 80 quid a go and non-optional, and you have to pay. So you want to go on a plane, you pay for an 80 quid test. Like, wait, hold on, what?
Maybe I won't take the plane then. That's why the plane industry's going through the floor.
Well, planes are going through the floor because they spunked all their money on shareholders. I don't have a lot of sympathy.
Yeah.
Oh. And it's back. No, it's not.
Kind of was.
Hey, Tim.
Timmy!
Yeah, but Tim, I mean, the point is, if I want to go into a pub, I should be tested before I go in the pub. I had to be tested to say I don't have COVID. I mean,
you spent more money than you would have spent the entire bloody evening.
I mean, the point is, hopefully the tests come down to just a couple of pence. You know, it's a cotton bud and a spectrometer, essentially. That's
1.2 gigawatts.
That's kind of where it's likely to go. The issue is right now, That we haven't got anything like that. And I love the American announcement that you're going to have a vaccine by June. So yeah, good luck. That would be one of the quickest vaccines made in the history of time. That is not how quick vaccines happen. And
well, it's the problem is you have to do the testing and due diligence on it. That's the real problem.
Or
you can't say this works for everybody because it doesn't.
Well, you can do, but then you end up with thalidomide baby. So it's not not a great idea.
Nope. Ironically, I told you about that, didn't I? We stopped using it in this country because thalidomide babies, and I'm using it for other purposes like cancer research and things.
Oh yeah, thalidomide's a great chemical with loads of great uses, just not on pregnant women.
Yeah, but then they started using it in Africa, and they knew what the side effects were, and still used it.
Oh wow, I didn't know about that.
They started getting thalidomide babies in Africa. I'm like, hold on, you morons! Why are you doing this? You not learn lessons from other people.
To be fair, have you ever had Red Bull?
Yes, I have.
What's your active ingredient in Red Bull?
Taurine, I think.
That is absolutely correct. What's the other active ingredient in Red Bull? There's four. There's four. Sugar. Okay. And the fourth one? Oh, it's not in there anymore. Oh, okay. Now, there was a rumor going around on the internet when Red Bull came out, and I don't know the name of the drug, but it was a drug that was given to Viet soldiers, American soldiers in Vietnam. So it was a chemical to keep them going and keep them awake. But it had an awful lot of very nasty cancerous side effects. So it was banned in America. But over here, we didn't ban it. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, Red Bull's full of it. And then we went, and I happened to pick up a can of Red Bull, and it had a sticker on it. I'm like, And fucking hell, yes, was that chemical on it. Just the chemical was never banned in the EU because we didn't use it. So what happened is Red Bull...
We didn't learn from the other countries' mistakes and shit.
Absolutely. We didn't learn from America's mistake. But yeah, we never banned the chemical. So Red Bull put it in, and then for about a year or so, and then it turned out this chemical was in there, and then they quickly and very quietly took it out again. Yeah. And it's one of those I'm like, yeah, bollocks. Quick bit of research. Holy shit, it's real. A few pence, a few cents. Tim, I mean, as a rule of thumb, £1, €1, $1. They are within 50% of each other. It's close enough. I think it's like £1, $1.60 and €1.40. It's something like that. I tell you what, I can't wait to get on social media tomorrow morning. I'm curious to find out what happened about the Supreme Court, and I'm very curious to see what happens with the new Biden versus Trump debate tonight when they're going to mute his microphone.
What, they can't talk all over him?
They can't talk all over him. It was embarrassing. It was genuinely... no matter which side you're on...
Politicians, are they? They're just random people who got...
No. Joe Biden is absolutely a professional politician. He acquitted himself very well. Trump just wanted to argue, and at one point the moderator went, "You're not debating me." Like the moderator would say something, and Trump would be like, "No, that's not true." And it's like, dude, you're not here to argue with me. Argue with him. But yeah, they've changed it, so it'll be fascinating. I genuinely am going to watch this election with an enormous amount of.
I wonder if he realises he's an embarrassment to his own country. I guess he mustn't do, because otherwise he'd never be anywhere in presidency. Oh fuck, that was close. That was a post.
Yeah.
On the post is.
But I'm curious to see, like, enormous amount of the US is now voted by post. And now, so it's stuff like they've just taken all of the post office cops, which they have in the US, off duty. So these are the people that are responsible for ensuring that ballot boxes aren't tampered with. They've all been relieved of duty for the next 2 weeks. It's like, how the fuck is this not
illegal?
Well, yeah, but how is it not election fraud? How is it not vote tampering? Like, how is this happening? Well, the thing is, it's happening because the people who would step in and go, "No, I don't think so," are the ones in charge. That's the issue. It's just bonkers.
So they're going to vote tampering, and no one's going to be there to sort of moderate it. They did have a video of it on one actually showing some tampering. Well, not literally showing some tampering. There was a camera looking at the voting box, And what was happened on the video was, what was happening was there were some balloons nearby, and they deliberately manoeuvred the balloons so they obscured the camera's view.
Oh wow!
But in the meantime, you can see in the background someone grabbing this wad full of paper and about to round them in the box while they were doing it. You know.
Timothy, I may have misread, but I believe it was the Supreme Court. But no, the Supreme Court have banned curbside voting in Alabama. So what you could do is you could drive up to your car and pop the vote into a ballot box outside the polling station, and they've just cancelled that. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand how... honestly, it boggles my mind it's not all electronic. You always get people saying...
Who has it all electronic?
Everywhere should have electronic. I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Like people going... you could hack it...
Electronic isn't that reliable. Paper is very understandable.
Shauka, do you do online banking?
Yeah.
Right, so therefore we trust the computers perfectly enough to fucking vote. That's what boggles my mind. Like... You would.
Bank security is less requiring than voting security.
Rubbish.
No, God no. Like this is the thing. I mean, I'm not saying it would be easy or simple, but I'm fairly sure if we can work out security for bank stuff, we can.
What do they call it? Double transaction.
It's
double transaction or something like that, isn't it? So if something like the let me just hit ready. It's something like. You say to the other computer, I'm going to send you a transaction for this much. It's okay, I'm ready to receive it. And you say, right, here's the transaction. And if it doesn't get that sort of second acknowledgement, it doesn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, the stock market again works over electronic transactions.
Yeah, but it's double transaction.
Yeah,
so
but
if you have to do everything twice, but effectively.
Yeah, but this means the electronic voting. I'm sure we can make it
done
as
in Peru, and the thing that boggles my mind is the fact that they actually fine them if they don't.
You have to trust some computer system, but
it's
easier to trust paper. It's more tamper evident to use paper.
Yeah.
You say that, but all you've got at the end of it is a bunch of bits of paper. That's all you've got. You don't know whether someone's actually. I
mean, what you could have is simple as you go to the computer and you press a button, and somewhere it's spitting out a reel of who voted for what on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And you say, there's your transaction log on a piece of paper.
Well,
and you just have to go through the paperwork.
Australia have got the right idea. In Australia, you get a day off for voting, and you get fined if you don't vote.
Yeah.
There you go. Their voting record is astounding. Tim, I am on PC.
Especially do it in the UK.
Though I have played this on PS4 and Xbox for my various...
And there's some nonsense that you have to register to vote or something. Like you don't have the right automatically.
No, that's just to make sure you don't vote twice. Otherwise, you just go to 50 polling booths and just go, I'm voting.
Understand that if you don't register, they are like saying that, sorry, we can't accept your vote because you haven't...
No.
Wait, hold on.
To vote somewhere.
Hold on, Shaq. Where are you talking? What country? Like in Finland or?
I don't know it about from.
Okay, so
Finland. It's new for me that Americans do something like that.
So the way it works in the UK is every household. So we have censuses that say who's in the household. That's required by law. So that's the stuff like council tax. They know who's in the household already. And that's referred to as the electoral register. Everyone is on it. Electoral roll. Sorry. As everyone's on it. So when I want to vote, there's only one place I can go. All I do is I go in, I tell them my address, and then they go, "Yep, cool, tick it off." Then I get my bit of paper and I vote. It's that easy. But you do have to register to vote, because otherwise I could just turn up and vote and then put a beard on and vote again and then go somewhere else and vote again.
Yeah, they cross over my personal number and keep track that you don't double vote. But I understand in America you can sorry, you haven't opted into vote, so we are not going to accept you.
With a lot of places you can register even the day before. It depends. It's on a per state basis as well.
Yeah, in the UK, it's registered 6 weeks before something like that.
Yeah.
It's quite a lead time on it. Because it's all a paper. It's a paper system. You go into the polling station, they have to tick off on a piece of paper.
I know.
Saying that Brian Carter's voted or whoever's voted. So and then it's done by road in areas. There's a whole bunch of roads are in one room, a whole bunch of other roads in another. It's that sort of level of detail. And then they cross you off with a pencil and paper. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
It's mad, and they're just you can see these people are looking bloody bored.
Yeah.
And they have to be there from 7 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, you're so bored.
But The thing is, I mean, Trump's been banging on about voter fraud. Basically, the official stance, not Trump's Twitter, is the rate of voter fraud. It's something like 0.007%. It's basically
how is it
nothing.
Not none?
It's almost none. It's almost. So it's stuff like a bloke dies, but his wife continues to tell everyone he's still alive and votes with his ballot paper. It's that sort of thing. But yeah, it's 1 in 100,000. It's not a meaningful amount. Defending? But yeah, I just don't understand why it's not all electronic. If we can run the stock market and
it's kind of bonkers that they are preparing to make it invalid vote or like prepare to challenge
the problem
it.
you've got there, Adam, is how do you get the infrastructure in place? Because the banking system's got its own dedicated infrastructure, right?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I just use it from my PC. What infrastructure we use? What infrastructure we use at the other end is irrelevant. I mean, you could even just do it, for sake of argument, I transfer 1 penny to either Conservative account or the Labour account, and that's my vote on a bank. You could just use the banking system. You don't need to do anything. So,
like, right, I'm just going to donate £1 million. Oh, look, who won, I haven't got £1 million to give away, but, that would... No,
because you don't count up the money in the bank account. You look at the transactions.
Transactions.
You don't allow repeated transactions. It's all stored. The bank already has.
My account has 2 votes then.
No, then it's just your first one that counts. Your first transaction. My point is, once the transactions, you can't do.
I've got 2 valid people to vote in my household.
Yeah, but my point is, you could have a bank account. It might not be a real bank account. It might be a bank account they make up. Yeah, so imagine that the government gives everyone in the UK a free bank account. There's 1 pence in the bank account, and you can only transfer it to one of 2 numbers. Yeah, you just use the banking system.
Yeah,
and that will cost the whole £750,000. Even if it's real money, £750,000.
Wow,
that's it, because that's 1 penny. But you wouldn't. But you could literally do it like that. You could just use the bank. I mean, I am hacking the banking system like that, but you could literally just use that system. I suspect you wouldn't. I suspect there are more sensible ways of doing it. No,
it's not technically challenging. The reliability is hard to get there.
Yeah,
and if you would use in-place banking system for that, the private control of the infrastructure would be kind of problematic for repeated voting.
There isn't though. Banks use a shared infrastructure because obviously you can transfer money between bank accounts. Oh, bugger. But yeah, Tim, I don't use. I'm a massive console gamer. I don't own Doom on the PC. I own Doom on the Xbox. I play Diablo 3 primarily on the Xbox.
In fact, you state on the Xbox is actually superior.
It is, yes. Diablo 3 on the Xbox is the better version, which still makes me feel dirty saying it, but it's genuinely true. But yeah, I play on all platforms. I am very, very platform agnostic. I think anyone who just plays on PC is missing out on a shit ton of amazing games. Anyone who just plays on PC, PS4 or Xbox is also missing out on a shit ton of amazing games. Spider-Man, just called Spider-Man, wasn't it? Spider-Man is genuinely one of the best games I have ever played, and it's a PS4 exclusive, and it is absolutely fantastic. Doom, of course, is now an Xbox exclusive as of the next one. Though Xbox, as in Xbox and PC. But yeah, I'm curious to see what Microsoft do now they bought Bethesda. That's a power move. That is.
That'd be nice.
Well, maybe Microsoft won't put up with that shit quite so much.
It's their face is getting the egg on it now. So, having said that, they've got a track history of doing things like that anyway. So.
Tim, there's nothing you can do to make me play any better at this. I just need to put in a whole bunch of hours of practice so I can time things better and jump better. No! Put it in the hole! Yes! I think that was me.
That was definitely something.
I think I sidestepped it into you.
Yeah, look, there you go. Look.
Yeah, one, two, in.
You pushed me into it, I think, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to get many adult conversations. I mean, we are. I mean, mostly when we started this, I mean, we're all of the slightly older generation, you know, and we. I mean, I've been doing LAN parties with Max for 21 years, 20 something. Something like that.
1999, yeah.
That would have been, well, yeah, a lot would have been 99, so yeah. But yeah, I'm an odd person. I'm old. I'm an avid gamer. I have been for my entire life. I am a professional video games programmer. I am a massive console gamer. I'm a massive mobile gamer. I live and breathe games. It's what I know. It's what I'm terrible at. It's my life. I'm good at some games. It's just not one of them. I am adequate at this game. Earlier we won 11-1. That was great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I never had a Philips CDI. Did have an Amiga CD32, and I think got nearly all of. Was this Philips CDI? Was that an Amiga CD32? Just badged differently. I can't remember. Oh, nice deflection.
Sweat. Dripping. Can I make a...
CJ.
Again!
Nice.
Yay!
My complex moves. See the dance.
Oh, did you bounce it around him? Oh, you jammy sod. That was beautiful. Oh, nice shot. Defending. Please don't put it near the goal, though. But yeah, I'm sure most serious players play Rocket League on PC purely for 200 hertz screens.
Yeah, I've got a 200 hertz screen.
Yeah.
No. Well, that's the thing I don't get. I get confused, and maybe you can clear this up for me. So here's my understanding. Okay, this is going to be completely wrong, probably, but here's my understanding. My monitor is capable of running at 144 hertz, and if I overclock it, it can go to 162 hertz.
Right.
Now, as I understand it, hertz means cycles per second.
Times per second. Yes.
Number of things it can do per second.
That's correct.
I imagine people are saying that's analogous to frames per second. Yes.
It is frames per second.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Right. But it can also go lower than that. It's not limited to that. It can go up and down.
Yes.
Ooh, fucking hell, get away from the goal. So, if I'm understanding this right, I'll get this nice fancy monitor and I'll get 144 frames a second from every game.
Well, you will. Yes, you absolutely do. But not every frame is different necessarily.
Ah.
That's the reality with Star Wars Squadrons right now.
Yeah.
Is it runs at 75 frames a second on my PC, but only about two-thirds of the frames are different. Which is just
because I'm thinking, if you're putting it at 144 frames, then you've got 144 different images, and that monitor will display 144 different images per second.
Yes.
That's fine, I understand that. But when you go below 144, then it's all the FreeSync, G-Sync, all the cleverness inside that sort of makes it synchronize up and that.
Hopefully you've got FreeSync and G-Sync, 'cause it looks great. Otherwise you'll just get the frame is drawn whenever. I am apparently running on... Bugger, too high. I keep double tapping A too quickly. I can't tell if FreeSync's working. I think it is, because I've got a FreeSync monitor on an NVIDIA card. It's not directly supported, but I have ticked the button mark do it, and I'm not sure if it is. I can't tell.
Does the monitor not have anything to tell you?
Well, it just pops up when I go into game mode, it just pops up the AMD FreeSync logo. But I don't actually know if that is actually doing FreeSync. Everyone goes at once.
Machine. Nope.
Wait, hold on.
Centering.
Tim, you have a degree in gaming?
That didn't exist when I was a kid. Must be bullshit.
Is that worth anything?
It's a degree. That'll get you a job in somewhere. Ooh, fuck. Incoming.
That wasn't my...
It's like having a degree in Spice Girls, If you want to have a bit of hairdresser, then I'm sure that'll help.
Well, to be fair, I mean, part of the stuff I used to do at Codemasters was feeding back to universities about the quality of the university students and the things they'd learned. Because we get people saying stuff like, oh, I've only really done Unreal Blueprints. I'm like, we don't use Unreal here. Nowhere uses Unreal. I mean, of 1,000 game studios, 50 of them might use Unreal. Like, why are they teaching Unreal? You need to be taught C++, and maybe assembly.
That was the point of the STEM things, wasn't it? Science, technology, engineering, maths, because
Yeah.
they're so fucking bad at it. They need the basic underpinnings to be able to even understand the stuff. Because working straight on Unreal, great as it may be, is you're losing out on the underpinnings. You're like, yeah, when I want to do a thing, I do this. I'm like, yeah, and what when you're not, like you say, when you're not using Unreal, then what? Oh, I've got no idea. Well, then what are you doing? You know?
Yeah, it was surprising how they've got better game degrees have got a lot better than they did, but they were way too broad, because they say to people like, we don't want artists and programmers and game designers. We need people, essentially we want game designers who can't program and programmers who can't game design. We don't do both here. Big companies don't do both. We specialize. Little companies might, but you should go work in a little company after you work for a big company, and you have specialized for a while.
Oh, damn.
Ah, man, COBOL. I could do COBOL. Good money programming COBOL. I can actually program in COBOL, but I don't make me. Like,
I can dig up my college stuff from COBOL. It was.
Oh, you did COBOL? Yeah.
Yeah, I did lots of languages at college, and I didn't like many of them. In fact, I liked them so little, I went off programming altogether.
COBOL was a nightmare.
Yeah, it's incredibly precise, isn't it? And that's why people like it, or at least banks liked it, which is what it's originally designed for, something, isn't it? A database.
No, I think they just liked it because that's all that was around at the time.
Oh, okay.
It's horrible. For a piece of software that doesn't really support floating point numbers, seemed an odd choice to do banking in. To be quite honest. Let's head back to the menu. Get our unlocks. You could do remainders, but you couldn't do floating point numbers. You had to generate floating point numbers in real time based.
Coming out.
Yeah, come back. Just see what we've unlocked. Yeah, I've got 8 out of 10 done.
I can't leave match.
Oh, you have to wait till it starts. So I need to get 5 saves or epic saves, 10 assists, and win 1 more match. And I've unlocked a rare reward item. Ba-ba-bum. Tim, I don't know if I know you. Are you just a total random on this stream, or do you know who I am and everything? I genuinely I don't recognise your name, but I get so many people pop through on the stream that that's about fine. Oh, you got the Stay Puft wheels, Max. Oh, win 2 matches in a row. That's the only hard one, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Do you want to do one more for bed?
Yeah. I do nice shot and 1 more match. To get the frame.
Okay.
And just score 1 more goal.
Okay. Hi, Tim. I am a professional video game developer of 20 years or more, having worked on some extremely high-profile titles in my time. I am currently full-time indie, and I love it. And in the evening, I play computer games with these wonderful people.
Yes, these lunatics. I mean, offend.
I'm really good at Doom. I'm not really good at Rocket League. I just like it. And honestly, as I've said, I have rarely played a game I have been as impressed with as Rocket League. It doesn't drop the ball anywhere. Frame rate, graphics, loading times, matchmaking, absolutely everything about this game is nearly flawless, and it's extremely rare I do not have something negative to say about the game, something I would improve, and I really, really, really don't have much to say about this game that's not glowing, which is, if you've been in any of my streams, that is super rare.
Whoops.
That was fine, all apart from the angle and the speed and the timing and the power.
Yeah, well, apart from that.
Apart from you did hit the ball though, so that's excellent.
Yeah. I don't do that backflip thing that Schalke does.
What? Air flight, like.
The one where you rotate in the air. Yeah.
Well, what when you're flying, or just where you want to just sidestep left in the air?
Oh,
nice.
Oh,
nice.
Yay.
Super nice.
Yeah. Getting better at this.
Good angle and good
Schalke
psychology.
did set me up, to be fair, though. Thanks, Schalke.
Boink.
I think I came off that dude as well.
It did.
And teamwork. Slam!
Great. about. But yeah, so we've been playing Squadrons as well, and the matchmaking in Squadrons it's awful. It's actually below average, which is not a very high bar. And I've been quite surprised. Honestly, I've played a lot of games online in my time.
Considering its pedigree.
And this has just such good matchmaking. Whereas in Squadrons, we're up against one guy who is genuinely considered to be the best Squadrons player. And at the time, we had a level 5 in our group. And I'm like, what's going on? Why is this? Whereas this, if Schalke were to leave, the quality of players we would go against would massively drop. So Schalke's played it a bunch, Max hasn't. And it's bonkers that we have got such a wonderfully accurate way of matching ourselves against stuff. Yeah, we did Descent, and we haven't done any of the Mech Warriors. I don't think there's one that really runs these days. But we did do Descent. I mean, we played an awful lot of retro games on this channel. We've kind of stopped because to a degree it's a hell of a lot of work from me to find a working version and then get it set up and find whatever mods and patches and punching the ports. I was going too fast then.
All those ports needing punching.
Oh yeah, in some games you basically you go it's this UDP port, this TCP port, and then this range of 10,000 TCP ports which will pick one random.
Lazy, yeah.
Well, I just don't understand why. I mean, the best one.
It's just because they're going that there could be a port opened somewhere in this range, therefore you have to open all of them.
Yeah, but I mentioned the net meeting one, didn't I?
Well, the problem is, right? You know this already. You could be in a programmer. There are reserve ports in 0, 1 through 1024 roughly, where they've all been registered.
Yes.
For example, in fact, 1264 is one I'm particularly familiar with.
21. 21 is FTP, 80 is HTTP.
22 is HTTP data. But after you get above a certain number, and it becomes all a bit.
Go for it.
I'm trying to. It's all going a bit sort of. Not every program can reserve. It's not possible. So it's basically
still alive.
Anything above 1024 is basically anybody's game.
Yeah.
So it's basically just pick a port and hope because it only goes 0 to 65535. Actually, it's 1 65535, but I think it's reserved. Maybe it's 0 does. I don't know. Whatever. The point is, it's reserved.
Yes.
And after a point that you can't, they stop saying no more reservations because we can't put everything into its own dedicated port. We run out.
I don't remember. Is Lords of the Realm the game that came before Lords of Midnight? Or after? No.
Nope.
Sorry.
But yeah, net meeting, I believe it requires every port above 60, between 1024 and 65535 to be opened. I was like,
just because it might use
what? Yeah, but it required all the ports before. But this was Microsoft's. Oh, swine. This was Microsoft's business chat system before they did Skype. There we go.
Nice one. Before Skype's just been retired, by the way.
Again? Oh yeah. Oh, what are they on to then?
Microsoft Teams.
Oh, God. As I said, this year with the lockdown, with the virus, this was the year Skype to shine. And what happens? Zoom comes along and just completely destroys it. This was when. Is it by Mike Singleton, Tim? Because he did Lords of Midnight, and I think Lords of the Realm might have been one in that series. Ah, wrong way!
I'm trying to send it down the field.
Yes, that was up the field.
Whoops.
You were down the field.
Orange.
We're blue shooting at orange.
Yeah. I know that because my skin's blue. Well, no, I completely fucked that. Sorry.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
I thought for a minute I wasn't going to get that one.
It was an air shot, right?
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Walloped it with my bicycle kick, I think you would call it in.
Nah, that
real
was a forward one.
Oh, it was a bicycle kick backwards. Okay. How about that?
Look at that, yeah. Chanting.
I don't know Chris Beatrice. I worked with Mike Singleton many years ago.
Sink.
Rest his soul. Wonderful, wonderful man. Extremely, extremely clever. He did Lords of Midnight, plus a bunch of other things. That was a good goal. I'm happy with that one. Not as good as my goal earlier where everyone else failed to hit the ball and I just walloped it in. It's alright, guys. Just don't let them get 5 goals in the next 4 seconds.
I'll try.
I don't know Simon Bradbury either. I've been in the games industry long enough, so I don't know everyone. No one knows everyone, but I do know someone who works everywhere. Like I know someone at Rockstar and on Assassin's Creed and things. It's quite a small industry. Yeah, I don't know that game. Which it's that saddens me. What's the realm? Dora, my cat is. Don't eat that. I'm going to put this here in front of the camera. Don't eat this. This here. Don't eat it. Oh no, Dora, this. Don't eat that. Oh no, she's eating it. You my smush. Yes, one of the things I do try and do on this stream is chat about games while we're playing them, but chat about them from a developer's perspective, which a lot of people don't have. A lot of people, they don't genuinely understand how DLC or on this content or wait a minute, it's Incredible Seas that revolutionized RTS and I've never heard of it. Are you sure?
Shalka dropped out, by the way.
Ah, he did.
Yep.
Are you? I've never heard of this. So, Tim, I'd like to point out I am currently the UK National Reigning Champion at Total Annihilation and the UK Reigning National Champion at Cossacks. Okay, RTS is my bread and butter, and I have never heard of this game.
More Revolution than Acron?
Well, it's called Lords of the Realm, I think it was. Have you ever heard of it? Shaka plays RTS games.
Nope.
Are you sure, Tim?
It sounds quite old.
93, he says. But I've never heard of it. I mean, that would... Nice. 93 would have been... That's Crush, Kill and Destroy in Warcraft's territory.
Isn't that like Red Alert time?
Yeah. So now Schalke's not in, you see. We're being matched against way, way worse people. Which is how I like it. 94, okay. But yeah, I that was the point where I was playing an awful lot of RTS. I don't display, I don't think you've made the game up, but I'm surprised I've never heard of it. Oh. Oh! No! No. Lords of the Realm. Are you sure that's RTS? That doesn't look RTS. That looks more Defender of the Crown style stuff. I mean, real-time strategy in the sense that Defender of the Crown is real-time strategy, but it's not like moving units around on a battlefield real-time strategy. It's more higher-level tactical decisions. Oh, nice save. Did you just sideswipe that, Max? Did you?
Yeah.
Think you did.
Yeah, I did send it down the field in the first place, my fault.
No, I mean, I can see it. I mean, I'll have a look at it. But yeah, it's just... I've honestly never heard of it. It looks a little bit like... Oh, God, what's that Atari ST one called? Rock's Drift. Or possibly Stronghold. But yeah, I've by Rebellion, never heard of it. So I have a hole in my knowledge, so... I've learned something today, which is unusual for me. Oh, that was sucky of me. So one of the guys is AFK.
Cool.
No, that's helping me. I'm only AFK in skill. Oh, so it's like Lord
Sounds like Age of Empires.
Lord of the Rings, Battle for Middle Earth, yeah. I mean, honestly, that is generally how Dune worked. Not Dune 2, the original Dune, where the RTS sections took place based on stuff that came in externally. Obviously, the Warhammer games. Sorry, Warhammer. Total War games. Oh, coming down. Oh, fuck. Zaytim knocked me out of the way. Oh, if you would have been a little bit further to the right and angled a little bit more, that would have been really good. That was so fast, no one could have possibly... But let's just chip it in.
Yeah, just to do that, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately RTS games have gone the way of micromanaging these days, which saddens me.
Well, you think about the first ones, it was move this unit over there, acknowledge, move this unit over there, acknowledge, you know. Just
No, Max, that's rubbish. In Warcraft 1, you could select 4 units at once. That was it, 4. And then in...
I'm talking about Dune here.
The original Dune.
Yeah, Dune, yeah.
I don't remember... I did play through Dune once, but Dune 2 I played an awful lot. Oh, nice.
Hey, nice one.
Dune 2 you could rubber band... several units, but I remember when Total Annihilation came out, people were complaining that the game was broken because you could rubber band as many units as you liked, and there's no skill. Genuinely, that was one of the things people considered skill, because in Warcraft it was 4 units. In Warcraft 2, I believe you could rubber band 9 units, and then TA you could rubber band unlimited units, and therefore it wasn't considered skillful. I'm like, dude, if I want to send my whole army, I would just rubber band everyone and send go, and then rubber band them again, and anyone that hadn't left would still be in the old rubber band area. Oh no, Tim. I honestly, I am not a serious gamer. I said I used to do pro gaming back before there was any money in it. I try not to take my games seriously these days. All apart from Star Wars Squadrons, because I'm just getting tired of getting beat by everyone. Plus, it is midnight here coming up too. But I mean, feel free to chat me a friend request. I'm DJ Arcos everywhere, and we do stream every night. And we are a variety stream. We're doing the Raft, though we have completed that one. I've been doing a lot of Squadrons, so I haven't been hating it. I've just been very frustrated by it.
Yeah, playing against AI is acceptable, isn't it?
Yeah, the AI is too easy, and it's going to get very samey very quickly, unfortunately. Whereas this, I don't ever find I'm massively outclassed or I'm hammering people. I find it's really nicely balanced. And plus, say when someone's super skilled in this, you're just like, holy shit, they're super skilled. Oh, Max, you nubbin! If you'd left it, you would have gone in!
It's orange. That's what you wanted, isn't it? Oh, fuck, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, well, in that case, good save, if that's what you were trying to do. But
That's what I was trying to do, yes.
Do you have bad time in pro gaming? If you don't want to repeat
it's not fun.
Times.
It's not fun. There is no fun involved whatsoever. It is super, super serious, very stressful. There is no, wow, that was good fun. It was not fun. And it isn't. It's not something you enjoy. It might be something you're passionate about, but it's not something. It's like Formula 1 racing. I don't imagine it's any fun at all. I imagine it's an incredibly tiring and exhausting thing that I suck, that people do. Come on, down here, down to me, down to me, down to me, down to me. Yeah, we just played through chapter 2, which did not take very long, and there was a patch yesterday for the wrap. But yeah, we polished off all the content from chapter 2 very quickly. I was a bit disappointed.
Well, it was multiplayer and about 5 people playing, 6 people playing.
Yeah. To be fair, if we were playing it single player, it would have taken a lot longer and been not very fun. It pleased me that guy joined the game, went, wow, watched our stream, went, wow, your raft is awesome. Like, most of us, we had like 7 of us on it. But yes, we do a variety of games on this stream, and I do talk about them from a developer's perspective, which it can be very interesting. But this one, I would honestly hold this up as one of the best games I have ever played in all respects. The gameplay, the sound, the graphics, the unlock systems, the matchmaking, everything. It's just, it sings. I don't know if it always did. I only picked this up when it went free to play. When was that? Like a month ago. But absolutely incredible. Yeah, but I mean, Tim, I was playing at a national level. There was no fun involved. I promise. No, it just wasn't fun. It was horrible. And when I was a young man, but these days, I mean, we don't quite comp stomp, but we do just tend to like to play the slightly less stressful games. I mean, I think honestly, the best we've played for a while has been SnowRunner, which is really, really awesome. And I've thoroughly enjoyed SnowRunner. Oh, go back to sleep, horrible cat. But it is late. But please do follow, ring the bell, as the kids say. We do stream every night. We do stream all sorts of bits and bobs, and we're always around to chat. That's kind of why we started this, was because with the whole COVID thing, the lockdown. Hey, Max, this guy's in his mid to late 30s and he thinks I'm younger than him. Oh, man. I remember being in my mid to late 30s. Do you remember being in your mid to late 30s? I was young.
No, I forgot.
I was handsome. I had brown hair. That's not true.
Are you asking your cats that?
No, my cat. She's not even a year old. She's a year old next month. She'll be a year old, and that's it. We're gonna replace you with a younger model. A less naughty model. That won't be hard. But please do subscribe and follow. We do chat. I do try and interact with people. And I do try and provide a very different viewpoint on games to most streamers because of my background, which is, as I say, AAA gaming development. But I'm going to go to bed now because I have not been sleeping enough, and some of us have work tomorrow. So yeah, cheers for the conversation, Tim. It's been nice. It's quiet in the chat. It's very quiet, and it's nice just to sort of have a chat about things. And I hope to see you again. And same thing with you, ES Space. Yeah, well, I would like that too. So we're going to say goodnight now, and I think we should probably play some more Rocket League, by the way, just because I would like to get the Stay Puffed and the Slimer, because I love Ghostbusters. And yeah, just for the record, I am 10 years older than you. So, but thank you for the compliment. You know how to get my good books. Anyway, guys, we should be stopping there. So thank you so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with a computer game. Don't know what we're playing. And we will see you very, very soon. Oh, Tim, DJ Arcus. I'm DJ Arcus everywhere. Apart from Origin. And I'm not explaining why I'm not called that. And we'll see you tomorrow.